Who said Jeffrey Epstein? Okay, that's second base. Let's ease up on that. Happy Valentine's Day. Let's look alive. This isn't a methadone clinic. Okay, quite the opposite. There's a bar right there. Yeah, so Valentine's Day. I'm assuming most people here are single. Yeah, okay. If you're in a relationship and you're here with your partner, fuck off, because I'm very bitter and resentful. I will be getting drunk. Yeah, no, so let's see, Valentine's Day. I have actually gone through a breakup recently. September 2022. Listen, everyone takes their own time to heal. I actually also kind of went through like another breakup since then, but it was like a whole thing, and 10 minutes is enough to like, go through that. My friends would just be like, it was a month, stop talking about it. But again, we all heal in our own time. All I'll say about that is don't shit where you eat. Yeah, I see him every day. We did actually hook up 2 weeks ago, though. So sometimes those things can be good. You circle back. It's always the best. Who likes to hook up with an ex? Yeah, it's the best. She knows. Whoever. I can't even see who you are. Okay. Guys, do we have any straight people here tonight? Okay, unexpected ratio. I was like, why would they be here? But I don't know. Gay. Yeah, I mean, okay. Lesbians? Not a one in the bunch. They're all in Long Beach. They're not here. There's nothing on the boulevard now, no? I mean, I don't know. I moved here in like 2010. I've seen maybe 5 lesbians. Maybe they run from us. Yeah, so Valentine's Day. Okay, guys, let's talk about deal breakers. Now, androids. Yes, right? Deal breaker? Deal breaker. Yes. It's frightening. I'm telling you, if I get a green text, I'm not playing that game. And it doesn't even, people are like, oh, it means you're poor. It's like, I'm great with poor. I actually prefer poor. It means you're deeply uncool. You are you are so off the cuff from everything. So I'd say that's a deal breaker. This one might be a little, Teslas. I don't do it. Again, it's indicative of who you are, a loser. Yeah, deal breaker. Let's see, what other deal breakers? I don't know, you guys give me some. Shout some out. Anything? Honestly, I'll allow it. I think I'll squeeze that one in. All right, if you were gonna go on a first date with somebody, let's say it's your crush, whatever, you're like, I can't wait, and then they're like, hey, FYI, I have gonorrhea. Would you go still on the date and be like, we just won't hook up now, or would you, like, that's a deal breaker? NO? I say get a shot in the ass. I've never, actually, shockingly, I've not gone fucking something. I've never had an STD. So I don't know what that's like. Sorry for all of you. Especially you two in the front. I'm just kidding. She's eating. She doesn't even know what I'm fucking talking about. My food got delivered right before I got here on this stage. Stop fucking eating the chicken fingers. I'm starving. Am I deal makers? No, deal breaker. I mean, like, I'll allow it. Not a skinless, hairless cat. I went to a guy's, like, a little Grindr appointment. By the way, some of you are like, oh, I'm straight. I saw you on Grindr like 2 minutes ago, so I don't know. I went to a Grindr appointment, as I call them, and this man had 2 skinless cats. I was like, do you have any drugs? And he was like, what? And he was like, no. And I was like, then I'm leaving. Oh my, can I actually just have yours? Yours are a little overcooked, actually. Oh, do you have the pretzel too? You do have everything. Deal maker. Deal maker. Okay. First date. He's like, yo, we're going on a drive. We're going to McDonald's. Deal breaker or deal maker? Maker or breaker? Maker! You want trash, and it shows that they're down for whatever. Oh, she said, okay, wait. She said what kind of drugs? This girl in this wig and this fur coat and those whatever on your feet. Are you from the Boulevard? Oh, I mean, are you from Long Beach? Pasadena? Where? Where? Oh, okay. Okay. So as somebody from New Jersey, I think yeah. Inland Empire. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Speaking of New Jersey, so no, that boyfriend that we broke up in September 2022, he was actually the second boyfriend to break up with me after bringing him home to visit my family in New Jersey. I know. I only brought home 2. So yeah, he was the second. They all broke up with me about a week after. And you know what's shocking? That people got bad vibes from an Epstein household. But when I tell you, my family's worse. They are worse than that name. That man makes us look like, I don't know. Or we make him look like an angel. So we broke up. We had gone to meet each other's families. And when we got there, I was like, oh my God, I'm dating a Kennedy. This man had like the whitest house I've ever seen. Like it was white in color, but I mean in energy. Like just white, like white people. And I'm more like white trash. And so I think there was a bit of friction, you know. His mom was like, hi, like lovely to meet you. My mom was like, party is here. We were just like, okay. His mother didn't like me very much. Granted, she was bringing home a felon named Jeffrey Epstein. This is true, actually. We got into like a weird fight about I'm not even kidding you, the words to head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Because his niece was in the back, and she was like, it's actually eyes and ears and nose and mouth. And I was like, no, it rhymes. It's mouth and nose. And then I was like a little bit drunk, and I was like getting a little combative. And the next day, he was like, I think you should go back to your parents early, and I'm gonna stay here. And I was like, this isn't looking good. And then we had to go to a wedding in Brooklyn, and then he'd come back the next day, and I was like, you've got a rally, it's my mom's birthday party, whatever. My mom's feeding him Adderall all day. He was like, please let me leave this house. He's like, let me take a nap. I was like, get the fuck out there. And then we broke up 3 days later. And I'm clearly still sad about it. And he's a ginger, and they're an endangered species, so it's very sad. They are. I can't find them anywhere. Are there any gingers here? Wait, that sounds like a familiar name. Or sound, voice. Georgie? Oh my God, I knew it! Paul? Lee? Jordy? Okay, I can't see shit, by the way. Georgie, why are you coming now? Did you bring a ginger? No. Loser. Okay, so back to deal breakers. Okay, let's see. Give me something. What's a deal breaker? I'll tell you if it's yes or no. What'd you say? Deal breaker. If they chew gum, it's a deal breaker. Papa fucking breath mint. I don't play that game. It's horrific. If I pick you up on a first date and you're chewing gum, I don't play that game. It's rude. It's rude. I thought you were gonna say tiny something else. I was like, deal breaker? Tiny hands? Wait, I have tiny hands. What the fuck? I have child hands. Everything from like shoulders down, it's like a 5-year-old. Well, no, shoulders off. You know what I mean? That sounded weird coming from, what's that? How old are we talking? What's our age? What is your age? What is your age? 91. 89? Okay, yeah. Okay, no, so if he's our age, lives with his mother, it's a deal breaker. Okay. That's a deal breaker? He should be good to his mother. It's not his mom. I think Zach's mom is here tonight. Wait, you're Zach's mom? Oh my God. Wait, this is really embarrassing because we had a full conversation last time and I'm sorry. You're lovely. We had a great time. Wait, you look different though. Wait, are you sure? No, she was like a bit darker. She was like spicy. Maybe because of the glasses. Wait, and then okay. We'll circle back on this later. Sorry, Zach. You guys are lovely as well. Yeah, okay, so this is your Valentine's date. Did you guys do anything else today? Will you do anything else after this? Okay, it's the sluttiest head nod I've ever seen. He was like, well, okay. You were on Grindr, I saw it. I did. Okay, you two in the front. Why are you here? He's like, I don't know why I'm here. Wait, and why do you have like this whole entree? Where'd you get it from? What? Okay, no, you just look like you're in like a whole like Italian restaurant now. Like, you're throwing me off here. So you came here, you dragged him here. I'm sorry. I dragged her here. Oh. Unexpected guest. I see you're a fan of Zach. Nope, fan of Bourbon. I'm sorry. My apologies that you came on this night where this Jeffrey Epstein is speaking to you and telling you weird things about your meal. What about this table? You guys seem fun. Well, you are fun because last time she tried to get me to. She wanted me to. She was offering me drugs. No, she wasn't. You need a straight twin. Well, I have a straight twin. He is the gayest person alive. When I first came out to my dad, I was like, actually one night, I realized I was gay. I was stoned. And I was like, oh my God, this is so wild, I'm gay. I was like, holy crap, like I figured this out. And then the next day I just told everyone, and I told my dad, and he was like, we thought Jocelyn was gay. And I was like, so did I. And to this day, this man, I think we've swapped. He's got womanly hips, these childbearing hips. He's like always playing Pink and Kelly Clarkson. Like it's very confusing. No, love them, but I do feel like we've swapped in some sense. He's got this like dainty little like fruitcake walk. So we swapped. But so I do have a straight-ish whatever. I don't know. He likes some older though. Who's that? Was that Danny? Are you raising your hand? What's going on here? My engineer for our new podcast that launched today. Is this news to you, or do you guys follow us? Nobody answered. And just clapping. Is this news to you? Okay, news to you. Definitely you guys. I'm like, he doesn't even know I was here. No, Zach and I launched a new podcast today. Stop. I see you, David. Zach, come on up. That's karma, and I'm so much better without you. No trauma.
Wow, Jolene can't make it, and we came up with quite the replacement.
Whoa, Jolene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I miss her.
I miss her.
Do we miss Jolene? Are we firing Jeffrey?
Are we announcing something, Zachary?
No, I love Jeff too, which is why, as he spoiled our announcement, but he's used to blowing his load a little early. We do have a new. No, he takes too long. We do have a special announcement that we announced on Instagram.
Yes.
It's a new show.
Yes.
It's called Disaster Daters, because if you couldn't tell, Jeffrey is quite the disaster. And I suck at dating.
But he doesn't even date, so it's weird.
That's why I'm bad at it.
That's why he's a disaster, yeah.
I mean, there are a few guys in this room that I fucked, so that's a little awkward.
A few?
A couple.
A couple? At table number 4?
And Dub. Natalie.
Who's Doug?
The one you were hitting on.
I was
the lady with the bun. The lady with the Jen Shaw in prison hairdo.
FYI, I can't see any of you, so yeah.
As you're heckling these poor people.
Yeah, especially I feel bad. I'm sorry. I apologize.
You didn't even recognize you didn't even recognize my mother.
Wait. Are you his mother or is that your mother?
That's my mother.
Who are you? I still don't know who you are.
What is your name, my love? I'm sorry, he's rude. Trust me, he won't be back. He won't.
All right, I was doing it because I'm obsessed with you.
Are you single, Giselle? When was your last relationship? Oh, it's been a minute.
Wait, what? Oh, I was like, no, I haven't.
He's like, he was probably hyped.
I'm gonna tell myself.
But we are launching Disaster Daters, and we have a very special preview that we're going to share with you guys.
I'm nervous.
That Jeffrey and I are very embarrassed and cringing every second of the way. David, let's roll it.
I forgot what I talked about.
I'm Zack Peter.
I'm Jeff Epstein. We're going to touch on everything: sex, dating, love, relationships,
Anal.
situationships.
Oh, God. Are you seriously on Grindr right now? Did you find any fun homeless people?
Let me just tell you, first of all, I lost my virginity to a lesbian named Celia.
What?
Yes.
I lost my virginity to like a 50-year-old man on an Amtrak train.
Table that one for later.
I'm a disaster dater.
I'm a disaster.
It is a limited series, 6 episodes. The first 2 are streaming now, and you can stream the next 2 every Wednesday throughout the end of the month. And I can just tell you, it is so unhinged and so cringy, like in the best way. Like listening back, I was like, wow, this is actually wildly entertaining, and it would be more entertaining if it wasn't in my actual life.
Yeah, one day we had some espresso martinis and a few shots, and then we were just talking about the sluttiest stuff.
Danny and David, we didn't tell you guys this, but we do get drunk at Zinc across the street before
That's
coming
not
to
true.
studio.
We had a few drinks, 1, twice, 2 times. Loser.
You're always in meetings.
Not listening. Danny.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it's very exciting.
Stop screaming at people.
I'm sorry.
Your voice,
I have I'm mad at her.
Because
Yeah, you know why.
she does.
All right, well, Zach, I'm leaving.
This is a preview of what you're going to see on this podcast, and I can only tell you it only gets dirtier and raunchier. And we did switch things up, so you're not going just yet, because we're inviting some of our boys. You're not going to eat unless Joshua brings you some chicken tenders.
Please bring the chicken fingers.
But we're going to kick off our first panel. It's our hunky single guys panel, even though one of them is married, but maybe we'll turn him. Please welcome my friends. We have Mr. Evan Rio from Virtual Reality and Page 6. We have Andy Lawani from What's Trending. You can't miss his southern twang. Josh from Louisiana. And we also have the very hunky Hunter Matthews from Too Hot to Handle.
Check 1 2.
Check 1 2. How are we doing, gentlemen?
We're great.
This is Evan and Jeff's 4th time here with me at the Bourbon Room.
4th. Yes. You should like
Andy's first. He was a virgin, born again every night.
You're gonna teach me the ways like the SNL robes, like Tina Fey, and like give me like a big like once I get to the 4 club, you know.
You'll get there one day.
No, I won't.
Yeah.
Joshua's 2nd time. Josh, are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Josh.
And then we have the one and only Hunter Matthews.
Hell
Netflix
yeah.
is Too Hot
What's
to
up, guys?
Handle. He's almost too hot to handle.
Some
In
would
person,
say.
I'm like heating up.
Those
All
chicken
right.
tenders look great.
Do you
bro.
want? You can have whatever. you want.
I'll take a French fry if I'm being honest.
So
Stoned mask.
No.
we do have some love. I mean, the theme of the night is love, sex, and dating. So we do have some fun games that we will be playing. But we're going to kick things off with everybody's best pickup line.
Oh, God.
So you'll get to come and deliver a pickup line, and then the audience will decide which one delivered the best pickup line. We'll start with you, Josh, because you're at the end.
Oh, God. Thank God my mother does not know how to live stream.
I was like, that's a pickup?
I was driving today, and I was like...
Move the mic closer.
I was driving today, and I was like, okay, what the fuck am I going to say? And then I was like, oh, something very Louisiana. I said, ooh, boy, are you a ball crawfish? Because I want to pinch your tail and suck your head.
Oh, my.
And if y'all know me, if you watch Zach and I's lives on Wednesdays, I don't talk like that. But I guess the world knows now, so.
You did great.
Andy?
Well, I heard McDonald's earlier, so I was like, damn, like, you know what the difference between you and a cheeseburger is? Well, I can tell you one thing. You ain't going to give me a cheeseburger. You give me something else.
God.
Okay.
That's an A for effort, Andy.
Tried. Tried.
Mine,
He's single.
mine is really lame. Kind of inspired by, I have really bad eyesight. So I was like, how can I turn that into a pickup? I was like, I think there's something wrong with my eyes because I can't take them off of you. But it's really, I just have astigmatism.
A little lengthy, a little long in the tooth.
That was.
I mean, I actually didn't prepare for this at all. Fuck. Well, I'm actually, believe it or not, a nice, sweet boy. So I usually do something like, I don't know, like I'm like, can I ask your mom something? Can I just ask her, or like, can I ask your mom something? I'm like, what? I'm like, were you always this cute, or is this a new thing? Something like that.
Oh.
That's really cute. I feel like
I like
that
that.
would have worked on me back in the day.
It was very wholesome, but when people listen to the podcast, they're going to realize how...
No,
I know,
our
how
last
the
guest,
fuck are
I was
y'all
a
doing
nice,
wholesome
sweet boy.
right
I
now?
swear to God.
Which I also just realized, we're telling you guys this now, you've all come up in the podcast.
Tight.
Yeah.
I didn't
Right.
remember. He told me this before we started.
I was rewatching it, and so
I won't be watching
that's something you'll get to look forward to.
Oh my God, I'm tuning in now.
You're an asshole.
Well, he didn't, because I don't know.
Oh, you did not.
I did not.
Not yet.
Not yet.
The night's young.
The night is young.
Jeff's single.
Lots of time.
Well, he's... yeah.
So,
I'm
are you,
unfamiliar with your work.
Are you my big toe? Because I'd love to bang you off my coffee table.
Oh, wow.
That's really good.
Reddit.
Just the coffee table?
And we got the fish.
Oh.
Okay, you're gonna look at what he's wearing. That is not my Waffle House slides are nothing compared to
Honestly, he sold me.
but
I'm in.
You're more of a representation of me because you're on my channel. So there's a little more. Look at, we're matching.
The toe
Okay.
comment makes
I have
sense
to
now.
get you a pair. You would enjoy them.
Please don't.
Wait, what's your name again?
Hunter.
I'm in.
Hell yeah.
I'm in.
Fucking
If
dope.
anybody likes to get fired from any job they've ever had, it's Jeffrey. You work very hard to create disasters.
Yeah. Whatever that means.
Should we have the audience vote who had the best pickup line?
Wait, where's yours?
Oh, I have to do one too.
No
Yes.
shit, Zach. It's your show. Do a fucking pickup line.
I feel like we're in the middle of something. Y'all duke it out.
Do it.
This is taking too long. Pick it up.
Okay, Evan took like 2 minutes to deliver his pickup line.
I did.
Don't
He
pick
had
up
a
sweet baby Evan.
backstory.
I needed to let y'all know I have astigmatism.
Our married man has a handicap.
It was like a eulogy. Mine was off the cuff. Go ahead.
Have we met before?
I don't think we have. No.
Because you look like my next boyfriend.
Oh,
That's good.
that was from Google.
It wasn't as raunchy. That was. When did you see me Google that? Okay, should we vote? Who's voting for Joshua? Who will be generous enough to cheer for Andy?
Oh, that was nice.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
It was good, Andy.
It was good in the head. And up here.
Evan?
Evan.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Wow. I just want everybody to know Evan's husband is totally not cheering for him right now.
That's right. That's why I married him.
That's your man.
Thank
Jeffrey?
you for making that happen, Zach.
Who's voting for Jeff?
Okay.
You trashed my pickup line and yours was forgettable.
I'll give you that.
Hunter?
Cheers.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
I mean, I would dock you points for the shoes. I would totally dock you points for, but that was a good one. Okay, what about mine? It's my show. Woo! I think Josh won this one.
Came up with that shit in 2 minutes.
That slut monologue.
Your standard time.
Don't mind me.
Okay, now we're gonna play another game. This is where we're gonna get a little unfiltered.
Oh God. Oh, fuck.
It's called Let's Fucking Play. Oh, we do need a round of shots though.
Oh, cool. Some of us didn't drive.
Well, you have an option to take the shot or answer the question. The only trick is there are only 4 shots, and we're doing 3 rounds.
I'm going to be taking all
So
4.
whoever jumps at the first 4 shots is the only one that gets to avoid the question, and after that, there's no more
Ubered,
pleading
so
the
I'm
fifth.
good.
Well, the drink that I got that was a double felt like a single, so I would like the shots, please.
Jeff's
Don't
like,
get
I'm
a
just give
double
all the
here.
questions just to take a shot. Okay.
Wait, Mama? Sorry, can I just have a napkin?
What are you?
Thank you. Or auntie or whatever. Thank you, sister. I don't know where we're at here. Okay.
Okay. Josh, do you want to start, or do we want to start with Hunter?
Let's go. Let's
Start with Hunter.
Go
Start
that
with
way.
Straight guy.
Cheers.
Okay, Hunter, the first question. These aren't pre-vetted. You see me grabbing these as they come.
Believe you?
What would the name of your sex tape be called?
All right. You want my answer?
Please.
Hunter's sexy, sweaty fish.
Oh, I don't like that.
It can
That
be
sounds
kinky.
terrible.
You know, could be dirty.
Wait, do you have like a fish thing, or is that like your shtick, or what? I don't know.
Kinda, you know? I kind of been rolling with the fish thing ever since I found these things.
Okay, flipper. Okay.
Yeah, that's what a lady wants to hear when she shows up on a date. I love the smell of fish. Okay, Jeff, your turn. You ready?
I guess.
Oh, I think we answered this one on the podcast. What's your favorite part of your body?
Oh, my calves. Yeah, I don't know. Why do I think I'm wearing
solid
shorts?
choice.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's actually because my jeans don't fit, but yeah. Yeah.
Evan,
They don't.
Yes.
would you ever record yourself having sex?
Yes.
Oh,
would.
have you?
That's not on the card.
Got him.
Never. I don't think I ever saved it, but like yeah.
Your
Yeah,
husband has.
Yeah, I would. I'd be open to that, especially if I could monetize it at some point. You know.
Andy,
Yes.
spanking or spooning?
I love spooning. Spanking is like, it doesn't last long. I'm sorry. I'm bored. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next.
What is this?
Okay.
Great.
Joshua,
What?
FaceTime or phone sex?
Ooh, FaceTime. I want to see it.
Okay, my turn.
God.
Have you ever faked it? Oh, so many times.
On an episode of the podcast, he goes
We
into
get into-
his
yeah,
faking
we get into it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, we have so many unhinged, like sleeping with little people, almost sleeping with like famous people,
Our escape stories.
our escape stories, dating Andy
yeah.
Cohen,
You ever show
almost
up and-
fucking Christine Quinn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Christine Quinn did slide in my DMs before. Really? Yeah. Listen to the podcast.
You have to listen
Evan.
to
I'm
the
not answering this
podcast.
fucking
What
question.
episode is this?
I'm not
Seven?
answering.
We
You know,
talk
listen to
about
them all.
Lindsay Lohan's extracurricular activities.
Oh.
I think we might remove that because I'm afraid of getting sued.
But yeah, I said alleged.
Alleged.
Yeah,
okay,
whatever.
Hunter, what's the first thing that comes to mind when I say the word play?
Play. Okay. First thing I thought was kinky.
Oh.
So I'm going to go with kinky.
Kinky play.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock that in.
What is your kink number, 1 to 10?
Oh man, kink number 1. I'm gonna say a 7 or 7.5.
Okay.
I'm not quite there, but
7.5.
I like to mess around with danger.
Jeff's favorite size.
Oh.
Jeff,
Can I take a shot, please?
Jeff, what's the quickest way to make you come?
Honestly, like be an ex-boyfriend. I'll come real quick.
Yeah. We do share a story on the podcast about what he did that made Jeff go wild.
Wait, did
when he showed up.
Oh, yes. When
he actually showed up and didn't ghost you.
Showed up at my door with his dick out.
You're not supposed to tell the stories before the podcast because there's
more
no
to the
context
story
behind them.
Wow, that's hot.
Okay.
Evan goes.
Evan, what's the kinkiest thing you own?
The kinkiest thing I own?
A husband.
That shirt?
I don't know. I guess like
spilling my
sex toys, but that's not really that kinky. I don't know.
It can be. It depends on the sex toys.
It's not. They're not crazy.
I don't own sex toys. That's pretty kinky.
I
don't
think the
have sex
shots are gonna.
toys?
No.
Really?
I'm a toy.
Oh, you're the toy. Okay. Yeah, I guess just like sex toys. We have like we do. We have like a drawer of different sizes and shapes.
Brian Murray.
You have a drawer?
Real.
Brian Murray.
Brian
real?
encourages it.
Hyphenated now. Wait, what did you say?
Well, I said Brian encourages it. He like.
Oh.
Yeah. It's fine.
And that's how you stay married.
Who doesn't like to play with toys? Like,
I don't have a drawer.
I like
I don't have enough room in my apartment for a drawer.
All right.
You can always make room.
The shots might start coming out. Andy.
Oh God.
How often do you masturbate?
Once a day.
Only once?
Wow.
You know, we can get to 2 or 3, but then it starts to hurt.
2 or 3.
That's nothing.
Okay,
Yeah.
pass the
Were we
salt.
saying it's a lot or no? Or it's not a lot?
That's actually
pumping
very
that
healthy
thing.
to do that.
Once a day?
Yeah, at least
I mean,
once a day.
sometimes you skip and you're like, let's just save it for later.
Yeah, it's called
Oh,
edging.
edging. Yeah.
Are you working that day? If you're not, then yeah.
When you work at home, the struggle is real.
I mean, once a day is like.
Nothing's getting done, no.
Okay, Josh, tie me up or tie you down?
I'm too much of a control freak, so tie you down. For sure.
Okay, I'm sorry. What song were you singing?
I was singing, hold me up, tie me down.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Last round.
If I may one more time ask, are you pretty stoned?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's the best
Here we
piece
go.
of sex
we
advice
go.
you've ever gotten? Don't do it because then you'll get STIs.
Are we all answering this?
No, that was my question.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, I was
I was
like,
taking
who's-
the advice you gave me.
That's good advice.
Oh, this is a great question for you, Hunter.
Okay.
How fluid are you?
Fluid.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Shit, why don't I know what that means? I'm pretty fluid, I would say. I have fluid in Spanish, fluid in English. You know?
Jeff, what's the last thing you thought of when you pleasured yourself? His
In my ex, of course. Guys, yes. Yes, I've got a gallery. It's just, yeah.
Oh, you don't even want to know the things that he does.
I don't, and we cut that out of the podcast as well. I hope. I hope.
Evan, which celebrity? Well, this is a stupid one.
Is it a group question then?
What was the question?
What was it?
What celebrity would play me in a movie?
Oh,
Dumb.
like me?
No, dumb.
Danny
No, they would
DeVito?
play me.
Oh, play you?
Not
Oh.
sexy enough.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, rate how sexually experienced you are.
I don't know.
I mean, you've been with Brian for like 50 years.
Yeah, since I was like literally 20 years old. So probably like a 3. I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like my body count isn't that high, so
Well, how high? Like, yeah, number, please.
like not like embarrassingly low, probably.
Just say the fucking number.
I don't know.
Well, if it's low, you should know.
It
Give
would
me a
take me
range.
too long to like count. It probably
Are we talking like 4 to 7, 10 to 15, 20 to 25?
we would have to like it would just we'd have to unpack a lot.
Hunter, what's your number? Real quick.
It'd be like a 10, I'm telling you. I have I mean,
That's it?
That's
what,
it?
What number of what?
Partners you've ever had.
My man. Have you taken acid tonight?
No, I haven't taken any.
Okay,
acid.
okay. Andy.
Anything?
Honestly, nothing.
Andy,
That's more concerning.
where is your favorite place to have sex outside of the bedroom?
What you mean? Like I do it frequently?
Yeah, at the beach, in the studio.
The beach and a butthole does not sound fun.
Jail.
It's no beach sex. That was like a thing for me in high school.
That's like
With a girl, it wasn't fun.
Wait, with a girl?
Yes, yeah. I had
She
like
got sand in her hoo-ha?
we had sand everywhere. It was just not good. I would not recommend. 0.
Wait, Andy actually has to answer the question.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about him. Okay.
I mean, the 2 times I've had it not in the bedroom is like in the co-ed shower in college.
That's
That's hot.
And then on the 8th floor balcony overlooking DC.
That's romantic.
That
Love
was
that.
I mean,
Was that scary?
it was kind of like you're over a balcony. You're like, oh, I could fall. Like,
Yeah.
little thrilling.
Yeah, thrilling.
Yeah.
Were you leaning over or? Yeah.
When he's 6'4", what do you want me to do?
Oh wow.
Get on a step stool.
Yeah, get the squatty potty out and use that as a step stool.
Josh, I feel like you've had sex on like the roof of this place. From your.
Listen, I'm very experienced.
Back.
So you're like a
circling
10.
back.
Okay, Josh, since you're so experienced, tell me your hidden talent.
My hidden talent?
Yeah. Oh!
Wait, like his sexual hidden talent?
Well, what the fuck else do you think it is?
It could have been
I can
like
put my fist in my
singing.
mouth.
You're great
Let
at
us see.
karaoke.
If I take the shot.
If you don't want yours, I'll have it.
Of course.
Close it out with a round of Never Have I Ever.
Oh,
Oh,
I just want the shots gone.
Did everybody bring
Oh,
their drinks
shit.
up like I requested?
Oh, I took mine.
Oh, well, you guys have shots, so you have a shot.
Evan and I are quaint little schoolgirls. Cheers.
Yes, we are. Cheers.
If anybody would like to send up a beverage or a shot.
Or a joint.
It also seems like, guys, that was my first drink. They were all sipping. That's why, so I'm actually behind.
Okay.
Yeah.
You come.
Really, thank you, Evan.
You don't come. You come prepared.
What a nice boy. Pushover.
Yeah.
Okay, first one. We're gonna power through these. Never have I ever stood someone up on a date. I've never done that.
Never.
What do you do if you have? Like, there's a, I'm
Take
not
a,
saying I
take
have.
a sip. You can take a sip of your shot.
I haven't. I haven't.
Chuck. Never have I ever ghosted someone. I've ghosted.
Not like in a dating sense,
Oh, friends.
but just like,
Work.
yeah, like life, you know? Like sometimes you just gotta like really protect your peace and get on out of there like Casper, so.
Never have I ever dumped someone over text.
No.
I don't think I've done. No, I probably have.
I've never been.
Andy. Well, I mean, that's horrible.
He was
just broke
toxic.
up.
Over text?
Okay, well.
How
if
did you
it's
word
toxic,
it?
You know,
We were on a break, and he's like, just tell me now over text. I was like, you asked?
Oh,
panel
so you were
is
just
telling
doing what you
you're
were
a monster.
That's
You're a
fair.
It was,
slut.
it's
fair.
too much to unpack. It's one of
Yeah.
those bad ones.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Never have I ever said I love you and didn't mean it.
I've said it.
That's not nice.
Who?
I think at the time I thought
Many
I meant
people.
it.
Well, what were you, like 12? Because you've wasn't since you're 20?
I was like literally 19.
Okay.
So my brain wasn't fully developed, so I probably didn't mean it. you
Is
know?
it now? Okay.
I didn't, probably
I'm
not.
just kidding. He's such a nice boy. Okay.
Never have I ever stalked an ex's partner on social media. Oh, I've done.
Oh, yeah.
I've stalked all of you on social media before we became friends.
But we're not partners.
No, but
I
I mean,
was
like, I stalk everyone in the sense
Oh.
that I need to get to know you and your Aunt Susan before I let you in my life.
I was like, are you trying to
Yeah,
address us?
I'm not above stalking.
Pretty smart.
On social media.
Yeah, that's how I know that Andy still has all of his exes still on his Instagram feed.
You have exes on your Instagram feed?
I actually am okay with that. By the
You know, let me think about that. I don't think I do.
You do.
You don't know all of them?
At least 3 of them.
There's at
okay,
least
well,
3.
Zach's actually
There's-
stalked you, so I feel like he probably knows. You probably
I feel
don't
like
even
that's
know
probably
what
what
you
got
have.
brought up
Thank
in
you,
your
Joshua.
podcast.
I miss Giselle. Hi, Giselle.
Never have I ever kissed a celebrity.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wait.
who just said that? Define celebrity.
Yeah, I was like,
Or wait, so yes, we have, or no, we haven't? Or yes, we have.
If you have, take a sip. Or a drink. We finished all your drinks.
Gone.
I'm sure at some point.
I'm sure it's probably happened.
Okay.
Your black
Never
ones.
have I ever had a sex dream about someone in this room.
Not a lick.
In the entire room, Jeffrey?
Not this room.
I'm looking real deep.
Oh, we actually do discuss that on the podcast as well.
Wait, do we?
We do.
Really?
Yeah, I asked you about someone and you very strongly discouraged that.
Oh, God.
You have to tune in to figure out which one Jeff would not fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Another shot to that one.
How you doing, Hunter?
Not too bad.
Yeah, I didn't
Hunter's
think
like,
so.
I've had sex dreams about all of you since I...
Are you kidding?
Like, I've had
sorry.
sex...
He is kidding. Okay.
He's like, daydreams. Never have I ever Googled sex positions.
Googled sex positions?
Yeah.
When I was like 18.
Yeah, I feel like we've all done that. Everybody
I've done
take
it,
a
yeah.
shot. Or if you're...
Yeah, you know that game they play on Love Island when they have to like act out sex positions? And
My
then-
favorite.
Yeah, like sometimes, I don't know if like the British people are just different than, like there's some sex positions I truly have no idea what they're talking about, so I Googled them.
You know, there actually is somebody in this audience here, and we were at a dinner recently at the Olive Garden, and a fine establishment, and somebody was talking about a sex position of somebody like hanging upside down with their legs in somebody's hands, and we had to Google for the sake of diagram, demonstration, visual, whatever.
You know, I actually went on a date one time when I was in Chicago, and this guy, he was trying to tell me how cultured he was, and he's from Italy, and he knows a really good Italian restaurant nearby. We were in the burbs. He's like, I know this really good Italian restaurant. We pull up, and it's the fucking Olive Garden.
Oh, yeah, of course it is.
I was like, this is not an Italian restaurant. This is a McDonald's.
Yes, it is. It's the creme de la creme. It's culture.
But I knew you would appreciate that, because that's your caliber.
Yeah.
Never, ever kissed a friend's ex.
Oh, God. Okay. No, yeah.
And Andy.
I haven't.
I didn't start it.
Yeah, but you finished it.
Wait,
I didn't start it.
friends.
Andy always finishes.
Friends? Yes. Oh, I told this story on the podcast, actually, by the way.
What?
The friend's ex. Remember? It was a
Well, the word friend is kind of loose in this scenario, but
Never have I ever had sex in a public place.
I have.
Yeah, I
I
have.
have, yeah.
Where?
look
Is
at you
anybody
real
willing to
fast.
admit where?
On the highway.
On the highway.
On
Like
the 5. On the 5. There's a Ford Escape, and then we pulled over to the side, and then on the side in between the median or whatever and the Ford Escape.
Was it daytime?
Yes.
Jeff.
I
Wow.
want to say like
Jeff.
11:55 a.m.
Wow.
Oh,
it's like the time you're conceived.
Does
okay.
anybody in the audience have a never have I ever that we can answer?
Yeah, great question.
Hit it.
Also, never have I ever lied in this game tonight.
Wait, I just realized your mother's right in front of you for this.
What?
Sorry. Your mom is right there.
I know. She's here at every show.
Yeah, totally.
She's seen the worst.
No.
Who do you think raised me? Well, no. Wolves. Never have I ever had a threesome.
Oh, of course we have.
Yeah, we talk about it on the podcast.
Foursome?
A foursome, yes.
Hunter?
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Yep.
Fivesome.
No.
You've
no.
maxed out.
Not odd numbers. No odd numbers. Even.
6?
No, not 6. No,
I
I don't
think
go
you-
above 4.
I think
That
you'll
just
lose
sounds like
focus.
I don't go above
hands.
4.
You'll
Yeah.
lose focus for sure.
Nah, too much. Too many hands.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, but
If
you're
including
you partner
the filmer
up.
in the mic.
Right,
Partner
yeah.
up.
Hunter, being that this is your first time with this group of gentlemen, what was your impression of us?
You guys are awesome.
Who do you think is somebody you would like to go out on a drink with, like to hang out with, and who would you absolutely never like to see again?
Jesus, see, you can't put me on the spot like that. Man, I mean, you all seem great. God, I can't single anybody out.
Answer the
Seriously.
fucking question.
Jeff's been great right here. He's been great because I got to see him warm up, saw the pregame. Now I'm seeing the party.
Thank you.
I couldn't even tell you. Yeah, you guys are super enjoyable, honestly. And everybody in the crowd seems dope. Hell yeah.
This man doesn't even know where he is.
Nope.
Guys,
Not one bit.
you
No,
can
he doesn't.
catch Hunter on Too Hot to Handle on Netflix. You can see him very shirtless on there.
Cheers.
You can catch Jeff on our new podcast, Disaster Daters. Streaming now, video exclusively on Spotify, but you can listen on all podcast platforms. Evan hosts the virtual reality podcast with Page 6. Andy's a reporter at What's Trending. And Josh is from Louisiana.
Josh.
But you can also catch him, and we do recaps together on my YouTube channel every Wednesday. But before we wrap this up, there's one last thing we do have to do.
What?
That David's bringing out for us.
Shots?
Because
More shots?
Last time we were here, we were celebrating Evan and Brian getting engaged or getting married. And then prior to that, our last show at the Bourbon Room, it was Jeff and my birthday.
Oh,
and
God.
today we have another birthday.
My birthday?
Oh, fuck.
Josh.
Yeah.
Oh, Josh. Josh.
Yeah, Jeff.
Joshua.
Joshua. We do have
Little minx.
a cake that is making its way out here.
Joshua.
But we can start by singing.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
Freddie
Joshua. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Oh my God.
Thank you. Thank you again.
I hope this is.
This is a spectacle.
That cake is more flaming this entire panel up here.
If this isn't an ice cream cake, I'm leaving. Is it not?
Oh my God, it's a little heart. Don't catch my hair on fire. There's enough product in there to blow up this whole place.
She ain't gonna blow.
Oh my
Your experience
God.
blow.
I love it. I don't think you can blow that. Well, you
Okay.
can.
Do it again.
Come on,
Do it
Joshua.
again.
You're good at blowing.
Okay, I tried.
So you're not that experienced. We can't
Thank you,
blow it.
David. Happy birthday, Josh.
That was a sparkler.
Happy birthday.
And
Hunter.
actually, I do have a
He was going to
request.
strip. He was going to do a strip tease.
Wait, are you
I
really or
actually
no?
do have a
No, he's
request.
Oh, I was like, whoa.
What is it?
I do have a request.
What is your request? Oh, we do have one more request.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I know this is kind of like off-brand for the whole thing, but my goddaughter had a really bad Valentine's Day today, and my niece just said, "Hey, can you just send her a quick video telling her Happy Valentine's Day?" So I'd really love if we could just all say Happy Valentine's Day, Charlotte, and that would just make her night. So if y'all don't mind just indulging me real quick, that would be great.
One.
All right.
Or you go.
What if we said no? Like,
I know that would be so embarrassing.
be like, thank you. How considerate.
I'm
All
like,
right.
Charlotte, that trash bag. Okay.
All right,
She's lovely. I never met her.
Hey, baby, it's Paran. Just calling to tell you Happy Valentine's Day with a bunch of my friends. Happy Valentine's Day, Charlotte.
Happy Valentine's Day. Woo! We're not friends.
Thank y'all so much. I appreciate that.
I don't know you, but
I love you.
All right, guys, give it up for these boys.
Woo!
All right, we do have our next panel that's coming up. And these guys are probably going to be a little less of a disaster because Jeffrey's not on this panel. But they've also been in very long committed relationships. They have very hot takes on reality TV, pop culture, housewives. Two of them even witnessed Tom and Raquel making out at Sheena's wedding in Mexico, which was a real boner killer. Please welcome, from the Undressed podcast and Gowning Out in Beverly Hills, we have Paul and Patrick, our first married couple. And we also have from Daily Dose of Donna, Donna Bowling and her hubby Lance.
Hey, everybody. Oh, my God, that's so lame. Let's go. Let me hear you. Yeah, thank you.
I just found the cocktail.
Oh.
Hello, hello. Oh my gosh, we need to build the energy in
Wait,
this
you
room.
guys are married too?
Yeah. Yes.
15 years.
I thought you were lesbian.
Ah, I'm a lesbian. Lance, I'm a
She
lesbian.
might be.
Well, you could have still been married as a lesbian.
I love lesbian porn.
True.
Really? I love straight porn.
I mean, hi, Zach's mom. Where's Zach's mom? Hi.
She likes
Oh,
lesbian
hi.
porn too.
You're Zach's mom? You're 14 years old. What is that?
That's how old when she got knocked up.
Oh!
This is
This is Zach's mom.
What?
This is trippy.
Well, wait, do you do the lesbian porn because of him?
No, this was something I brought into the marriage.
Oh.
I mean, this is not something that we like do. You guys, let's.
you mean to
Hey,
tell me-
Zach.
He didn't want more women.
It's her preferred porn.
Lance, welcome to the show.
It's so interesting because most straight
It was a
women
joke, but it was veiled in truth.
Oh my
like
gosh.
gay men's porn.
I don't watch gay men's porn, but I'm sure it's stunning.
Well, they've got great dicks, so yeah.
The angle.
Bring it in.
The angles of the lighting in gay porn, though.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
You know what?
I like a
I'm
woman's
gonna try
body.
lesbian porn now. I'm gonna want to watch.
No,
I
you're
wouldn't-
not.
Send me
Not
one
on
of your
our TV.
favorites.
No, not
Send
on
one
our
of your
TV.
favorites.
I'll send you all my favorites, and we'll DM about it.
Text Kyle and ask her to send a
Oh.
video of her and Morgan.
Oh, what are you trying to tell us about Kyle and Morgan?
Oh my God. Okay, stop, Zach. She's
We
a friend.
don't know anything.
We don't know anything.
She's just a lesbian friend of ours. Don't worry about it.
I just talked to Estella today.
We see
And?
nothing. We know nothing.
I
we
said
hear
Happy
nothing.
Valentine's Day.
That's Mauricio's mom.
Yes.
Oh.
She
Dr.
watches-
Estella.
She watches Snow White when we go out of the country.
Yeah.
Oh.
Does she know?
Snow White's got all the dirt.
Yeah.
No
she
White
does.
knows.
Whisper,
Dogs
baby.
always know.
Go ahead, baby.
That they
Go
do.
ahead. Spill the tea.
She knows.
She's like, my lips are
My
sealed.
lips are sealed.
Okay, well, since you guys are married and you've been in long-term relationships,
Yes,
I
we
want to know
have.
if you have some advice for some of these celebrity couples. First up, Kyle and Mauricio. What advice do you have for them? Is it time for them to call it quits? They've been separated for over a year. We have her secret lesbian girlfriend, Morgan Wade, that she does love songs with.
Allegedly.
Gonna make you fall in love with me. Doing the music video. What advice do you have, Donna, what advice do you and Lance have for Kyle and Mauricio? Is it time to call it quits? Or
Well-
just have a throuple?
I will tell you this. I fell in love with a man with a neck tattoo, so I get Kyle and Morgan. She loves a neck tattoo. I don't think Kyle is interested whatsoever in staying in that marriage personally. What about you? You worked with Mauricio.
I think that she wants vagina. And she's no longer interested in the other thing.
What about Mauricio?
I
You think he's done too?
I think he's worth $100 million, and he's like living his best life in Aspen and doing his thing. And I think he's trying to like recapture some of his youth, his vitality. Yes.
$100 million just seems way more attractive than any genitalia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would take that 100% over anything
What the
else.
I don't care what you have. You can have all the parts.
Listen,
Or none.
I there's something about Mauricio's teeth that just
Absolutely.
hit me in the face.
I mean, they hit him in the face too, and all his 20-year-old girlfriends.
Oh my
I
God.
mean his new teeth.
That's
Yeah,
what
the
I
new
mean.
teeth, the new
it's his
teeth.
new teeth.
The new
They're
teeth.
a new character on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
They really are. I just heard.
they're-
No,
It's buying Beverly Hills.
he was just in Europe, and he was going down on a young model, and then they got stuck there.
It's another
What I
porn
heard.
coming out. You may want to
Allegedly.
Is it a lesbian?
Allegedly.
That's all we care about.
Allegedly. That's what I heard. Do you
That's
think
funny.
their marriage can be salvaged at this point, or is it done?
They
No,
are
it's
so over it. They're
salvaged.
both over it. I
No,
think.
they're not over it.
Oh, tell us. What do you know?
They're not over it.
Nope.
So what advice do you have? Because they've been separated for over a year. So
Yeah.
what would you recommend they do to find their way back to each other?
Maybe they
Make
have
you
found their way
fall.
back to each other.
Yeah, maybe they have.
Oh.
Maybe they just needed some time apart after 27 years of being together, building all the
Distance
stuff
makes
that
the
they
heart grow
have.
fonder, as they say.
And now they just, you know.
Wait, Patrick and Paul, you guys seriously think Kyle and Mauricio are going to end up together?
I know nothing. I see nothing. I hear nothing.
Why? Did you see the divorce papers, bitch?
I don't see the divorce papers. I see them living very happily separate lives, though. I don't understand. Mauricio maybe would be down. I don't see Kyle going back.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, what about Ariana and Tom? They're still living together. Been living together for over a year
it's been
now.
over a long time, people.
Out of spite.
What do they do at the house? Do you think that she should let the house go?
She's selling it.
She is staying out of spite. She doesn't want to sell out of spite. And she's like hanging on to it.
No, she needs to fucking go.
No,
like, for her own mental health, she needs to let the house go.
Yeah, but she
Why
hasn't
does
had-
she
I
want
think
a
so.
house? The house is tainted with Raquel's coochie juice. There's nothing left for her.
But she's too busy.
You saw Raquel's coochie juice in Mexico.
Oh my God, Raquel's
in the pool.
Listen, Raquel's coochie juice is on my couch at my store.
Oh.
Multiple times.
She sat without underwear, without panties, on the chair multiple times.
This is true.
It's awful.
Follow them on Instagram and hire them for a coffee read, and you can also get your coochie juice on their couch.
Yes.
I'll tell you something. I think I got attacked on TikTok last week because I said, Ariana, my love, it's time to go. Like, it's time
to go.
Get out of that house. And everyone's like, why aren't you saying for him to go? He's the one that should go. And I'm like, your peace is more important than your wallet. Like, this is insane. But makes me think, like, why isn't she able to separate? Like, is there still
because
love
she did all the
there?
work on the house, and she's the one
I
that
also
put the house
think
together.
if she were to leave, she would have to clean her bedroom, and that's a chore.
That's not happening.
That's never going to happen.
Oh my God.
Do you think Tom Sandoval can find his way back into the group?
Yeah, I do.
I think he has.
I think he already has found his way back to the group.
I think he has. Because you know what? Relationships and friendships have to go through different stages of chapters in lives, and you grow from them.
Yeah.
And some of the people that have been with you throughout the entire ordeal of, and this isn't the only thing. I mean, they just fucked each other. They've all fucked each other. What's really new?
That's the whole concept of Vanderpump Rules.
Wait, did you catch that Billy Lee just revealed that Sheena invited Billy to a threesome with, who was it, Rob?
What?
Who?
Billy Lee went on her podcast and said Sheena had invited her into a threesome with her and one of her exes, not Brock.
Rob? The one that
I'm
hung
assuming-
the
I'm
7-minute
assuming
TV?
Rob 7-minute TV.
Isn't that Rob?
I don't know. It could have been a number of them.
You guys, it's
who's
I can't with Vanderpump Rules. I think it's over. I think Vanderpump Rules has
I've always said this should have been the last season. They
That-
should have
you had a
promoted it
great-
as the last season,
Yeah.
wrap up everyone's storylines, move Sheena and Lala over to the Valley, and put all their eggs in that basket.
Last night's episode sealed the deal for me with Tom Sandoval in his Zach Morris sweatshirt, which was like the 90s of it all, the glasses of Sheena in the alley. It was just, it felt like it was trying too hard.
I have to confess,
You styled him.
have not watched any of Vanderpump Rules this
This,
season.
my friends, is
we
why
haven't.
it's over.
Do you think it was a bad idea? Oh, you too.
No, go ahead.
Do you think it was a bad idea that Rachel, whatever her name is, didn't come back to Vanderpump?
Yeah, what a fucking moron. She's doing a recap podcast.
Why is
where
she
she's
talking
making
about
so much
Vanderpump
less money
and
Horrible idea.
talking about Vanderpump Rules?
Why is she
telling
trying to
the
hustle
truth.
I agree.
money?
I mean, obviously she had to come back just like Monica from Salt Lake City. I feel like these really messed up people are necessary for the show to go on.
Monica didn't have an option, though. Raquel fumbled the ball and now has.
Well, Monica's
podcast.
mom may come back. We don't know.
I would watch that.
Yeah, I would too.
She was front runner.
Yeah, and her TJ Maxx knockoff Burberry
Yeah.
pajamas. What advice do you have to Raquel?
Raquel, you know, when I saw her the several times that she came into the store, she needs to grow up and she needs to own up because she's so fake.
She's
in
young.
so
She's
many.
learning.
No, she's not.
Nah.
She
Learning.
doesn't. Okay, what was she learning? Sucking everybody else's her friends' dicks. That's what she was learning.
And she got great.
Her parents never told her that's the wrong thing to do.
No.
Seriously, no. She needs to just grow up. She thought she was gonna get ahead by doing all the stuff.
She got a lot ahead.
Because her MO.
A lot.
But listen, this is the way she made the career for herself. She knew that if she sleeps with one of them, then that could be a storyline. Then
Yeah.
she went to the next one, and she went to the next one.
Listen, if she wasn't going to come back to the show, then why does she need to do this Rachel goes
If it was
rogue?
about her mental health, leave
leave it all
Hollywood.
behind.
Leave all of it behind.
Go. Yeah.
What do you?
Yeah.
Okay, but now we saw on the show this week that Tom said that she was really upset that Nima said that she was coming on to him on Sheena's podcast. Do you think it was wrong of Nima to go on Sheena's podcast and say, yeah, Raquel was coming on to me too?
I mean, I think Nima is a reality star. He was on Shaws of Sunset. I think we can't forget that. If you're a reality star, you're like down for the attention. And I think he went on that show. Was that Snow White? Is she okay?
Yeah.
I thought I heard
She has
growling.
tea about Kyle and Mauricio that she can't wait to get off her chest.
Maybe.
She just wanted to go on his lap.
So I think, I mean, look, Nima is going to do Nima. I think that was pretty ridiculous that Tom was, you guys didn't watch last night's episode.
No.
You didn't watch last night's episode. It's
We were
just
too
you and I,
busy.
Zach.
We were too busy watching lesbian porn.
Maybe.
Hopefully
It's
it was
Valentine's Day. Hello.
I will tell you,
Valentine's
last
Day, I
night,
forgot.
like when he was so upset about the Nima, he's still, you have to remember, we're watching July. We're watching so long ago on Vanderpump Rules, which is why this show is not working, because we all know what happened.
Yeah.
Like, we've all seen too much. And he's still so upset because he's still in love with Raquel at this time. And he spends half the episode bummed that she didn't call him on his birthday.
Oh, my God.
From treatment.
He's fucking 40. He needs to get over it.
He needs to get himself some, a pet
Would you
cow.
be mad at this point if Lance forgot to wish you a happy birthday?
Divorce. Are you kidding me? If my husband, if you forgot to wish me a happy birthday, the only person that's allowed to do that is my mom. She never remembers my birthday
Never
every
remembers.
year.
I have to text her every year and be like, "Can you
Are
please
you
fucking
sure
call
she
your
was
daughter?"
there?
Listen, my mom, but she's family. She's blood. Lance, he knows.
What did he get you for Valentine's?
He got me chocolates. He got me something from Victoria's
Oh.
Secret.
Fuck
Oh, that
yeah,
was
I
for
did.
him.
That will come on later during our lesbian porn.
What did Patrick get you?
Yeah, what'd you guys get?
We went shopping this morning. We got bracelets.
Oh.
And, well, we got clothes
Matchy,
and
matchy.
bracelets. He sent me flowers and chocolates. He always does.
Aw.
He doesn't bring it. He has it delivered.
Smart. Actually, that's the way to
Yeah,
do
he
it.
likes
Yeah.
he likes for me to be surprised. And the note, oh my God, I have every single note from every single year that I've kept.
My note killed it.
His note was amazing.
What did it
Oh my
say?
God,
Tell
tell
me
him
you
what your
have
note
it.
was.
Say it. Read it.
Really?
Yeah, you know what it is. Go
Oh
ahead.
my God. Okay. My note was, I woke up this morning and I told my husband, Paul Atu, that I love you every second of every minute of every hour of every day
Go faster.
of every week of every month of every year of every decade of every century.
Very sweet.
That's a good message, right?
It's a little clingy for me.
Well, you are single.
Just a little.
You asked for it, bitch.
Oh my God, Zack Peters is speechless. What?
It's no talking with Zack Peter.
Okay.
Zach, I have a question.
What?
Are you into that kind of stuff? Like, are you into words of love, words of affirmation, like cards? I love a card.
I'm into like compliments. Like just like tell me I'm cute.
You're so hot.
But I'll tell you something.
So
I'll tell you
and
something.
leave me alone.
He gets me flowers throughout the year.
All the
I've
time.
always told him not to
All the
get me
time.
anything for Valentine's.
Nice.
Yeah,
Because
just
he
because.
gets me flowers for no reason.
That's nice.
Yeah.
But the note, I think the note flows from a different place when you're writing it for a special intention
Yeah.
intended
Yeah.
for that day.
Yeah.
And then
That's
then I put our New Year's quote, because every year we do a New Year's quote. So this year's New Year's quote was live it, love it,
Fuck it.
fuck it.
Oh.
You guys are so
And
fucking
laugh.
cute.
Fuck
Wait,
it.
Lance, what's our New Year's quote? You ready?
Yeah, what is it?
Receipts.
Screenshots.
Receipts. Proof. Timeline. Screenshots. I love you. That's our New Year's quote, guys.
That's a good one.
See, no, but in a relationship, and I've never been in one, but had I ever, I would have so many I would have everything documented, so I would win every argument. That's my love language, is let me win the argument.
Oh.
Okay, happy wife, happy life. That's what they say. It's better not to be right, but to let the other person be happy.
You're so sexy, Zach.
Just let me win. Well, no, you know what's really
You're so
no, we taped Disaster Daters, and Jeff brought some guests in studio, and they all had the same takeaway. They all said that I was jaded. Yeah, which I thought was so rude.
You're
so
jaded?
Yeah.
What does
Really?
that mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're jaded in what way?
Yeah.
Life. I don't know.
Oh, we've got to get it back.
Maybe you need to do a blowjob every now and then.
Oh!
I was on their
Yeah,
podcast.
let's talk about that.
I was on their podcast, and I talked about how I do not enjoy giving blowjobs.
I don't know why. That's like my favorite thing.
And they're like,
What?
"That's why you're
Oh
single."
my
And I'm
God,
like,
mine
is that the punchline every time?
That's why you're single.
Paul, my husband has it. My husband has one thing he says all the time: never say no.
Never
and he
say
never
no.
says no.
I never say no.
Never?
Never.
I don't care if I don't care
Never.
if I'm so pissed off at him that I'm so angry
You know,
that I'm.
that's how Caroline Manzo got into her bad business.
By never saying no?
She didn't say no.
Oh, my God. Are we bringing up the Brandy and Caroline lawsuit during this moment?
Oh no.
Where's the love?
You literally never
Brandy's
say no.
full of it.
I never say no.
Never.
I don't get headaches. I never say no.
Nope.
You know why? I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
Because I feed him every day. We go places every day.
Yeah.
We work every day. We do everything every day. And if he wants it, he needs it. It's just like oxygen. I'm supposed
It's not just
to
like
never
oxygen.
say no.
It is oxygen.
Don't listen to this man. He doesn't know what he's talking
Use your
about.
ears, Donna.
Never
Use your
say
ears
no.
right now. Use your
Donna's
ears.
like, I say no every day.
Literally, this is not okay.
Maybe if
this
I had a
conversation
vagina.
does not work for any
Well, wait. How
mothers.
long have you guys been together now?
Well,
15 years.
we've been together. We were married in 2011, but we have kids.
Yeah.
Kids.
Excuse me.
We have a
Ours
child
is
too.
32 years old, a doctor with 2 kids,
Yeah.
and is pregnant with the 3rd.
Lesbian porn. So let's go back
I don't think she's watching lesbian.
So don't even say it. No.
to,
Never say
Okay.
no.
We're going to play a game.
Okay.
Oh, gee.
We're going
Okay.
to compete between the two couples
Uh-oh.
Oh.
to see who can win the very married game.
Okay, let's try.
It's like the newlywed game, but you guys are not newlyweds.
Yes, we are. Tonight we are.
Kind of.
In our hearts, we are.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll ask one of you a question, and we have to verify whether or not that question is accurate about your partner.
Okay.
Oh,
First
where'd you
question.
get these questions from?
Okay.
First, it's easy. This first one's an easy one. Lance, what would you say is Donna's favorite Bravo show?
Oh.
Paul, what would you say is Patrick's favorite Bravo show?
This is really tough. It depends on the week.
Beverly Hills Housewives.
Yeah. Beverly Hills.
Lance,
Yeah, Beverly Hills.
is that accurate? I don't think that's accurate, Donna.
She's got another one.
You can't change it now.
You know what? Tonight's Wednesday, so yes, tonight it's Beverly Hills Housewives.
Wait a minute. Wait, no, not tonight.
She's
In
like, yeah, what you
general,
said.
all time. I think we
Oh,
won that
all
one. babe.
time?
Yes.
This is horrible.
She lost.
Because we never watched Orange County because we're like, hello, that's on the other side of the track.
That's
we
the
could
other
even-
side.
So
of
when
the
Beverly
track.
Hills came around, we're like, hello,
And
that's
we-
our ghetto.
And we have to watch Beverly Hills because they're all our friends. On
They're all our
Beverly
friends,
Hills.
so we
Oh,
gotta see.
I mean, it must be
Not
nice.
that we don't
They're all
know.
my friends too, guys.
Yeah,
They're
well.
so all my friends. All my friends.
Okay,
I'm
so
gowning out in
point
Beverly
for
Hills.
Paul and Patrick.
Whoop.
Okay, next one. Donna and Patrick. What would you say is your partner's biggest turn on?
Sex. Am I wrong?
Oh, his biggest turn on?
Okay, sorry. My ass.
No, you answered and he said no. You lost the point.
I lost.
Patrick.
Babe, what is it? You
My biggest
know.
turn on?
Oh, what's Paul's
what-
biggest turn?
Mine.
Yeah.
Oh, my eyes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Loves my blue eyes.
Did you just say I would suck his dick, Jeffrey?
Well, he always sucks my dick,
I
so
always
that's,
do
that's
it.
just a given. But my eyes, I can just look into his eyes, and he'll be like, "Let's
I
go."
melt. That's just like, I'm done. I'm done. Oh.
Oh, that's what happens when you're on Grinder all night.
Okay, next one. For Paul and Lance.
Yeah.
What is your partner's biggest ick?
What is my partner's biggest ick?
Bad breath.
What's
It's
an
TikTok
ick?
language. Like what it turn off? Like what irritates them the most about you?
Oh, what irritates me about him?
What irritates Patrick about you?
Oh.
Pet peeve.
Hello, I'm so controlling.
I was going to say Capricorn, manipulative, controlling. Yep.
What did you say, Donna?
Lance, you don't know?
What irritates you, or what is
the biggest
grosses?
What irritates me the most? What gives me the ick?
About you.
This is scary that he doesn't know.
Well, you guys are only in it 15 years, so
Yeah,
we got 20. We're like 20 years.
20 years.
This is like typical behavior. I'm like, I don't know.
How do you not know? You gotta know. She probably yells at you each time for it.
He doesn't listen, apparently.
Yeah, I guess not.
Add it to the list. Add it to the list.
Can someone give us the name of a therapist?
Okay, next one. Patrick and Donna. Who is your partner's celebrity hall pass?
Oh my God, we just talked about this, but this is gonna be real random. Go ahead. Go you first.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, probably Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling?
I mean, if... Oh, Patrick Gosling.
Everybody knows who my celebrity hall pass is.
Do you want me to tell you his?
What's yours?
You know mine.
It's not a hall pass though, because you ain't gonna ever get it.
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
Yes.
Oh, I got it right. It's Hugh
Because I turned him down 20 years ago.
For me.
Yep. True story.
Yeah.
Could have gone home with him.
And guess what? Hugh Jackman only follows like 12 people. He's one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, he's following you, baby.
Oh my God! The day we were on, when we were doing Jeff's show, when we were doing live, we talked about how Hugh Jackman
hit on me, asked me to go home with him.
That's how I knew the
that
answer.
same night, he ends up releasing his book, his memoir, with all.
Or it's coming out, yeah.
That he's gay.
Oh.
Well, it's coming out.
I
It's
knew
not-
it.
it's not
Oh
out
yeah,
yet, but
he's got a page in it. I won't tell you what page.
Oh.
The one that got away.
Okay, Donna.
He might be
celebrity hall
coming
pass.
back. Be careful. He might be coming for him.
I'm gonna charge him. Charge him.
That's okay.
The greatest show.
Charge him.
Okay. Go, Donna.
That's right.
What's his?
Give me the money,
I
baby.
would say Lance. Lance loves Margot Robbie.
True story.
That's his.
Wow, Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling. It's the Barbie.
Oh my God! It's
Oh
Barbie
my
Ken!
Well, he is my Ken doll. I mean, think about
And
it.
it's weird because he's my Barbie.
I feel like I don't identify with the Barbie movie anymore now that I've ditched the blonde.
Oh my God! I love. Well, you're not Ken anymore because you're. There's no.
Now I'm just Ellen.
I know. How long are you gonna?
Ken.
How long are you keeping the brunette?
I love it. I love.
I don't
you
think
with
I'm going
dark hair.
back to blonde.
I like it. Looks good on you.
I don't think I'm going back to blonde.
I think it's good.
I did it for 6 years and
Never say never. You never know.
I don't know. Kelly's over there. She used to bleach my hair for 6 years and she's very against it. It was a 7-hour process.
Oh yeah. No. This I got. Yeah. This is blonde.
You're Knuff.
Kind of.
I'm Knuff. Yes, I am.
You are
Thank
so
you.
Knuff.
That's why I needed to ditch his blonde because I was a Knuff without it. Okay, last one for Lance and for Patrick or Paul? Paul. 'Cause you started, yeah. If your partner had to choose one Tom to sleep with, would it be Schwartz or Sandoval?
Oh, he would totally want Sandoval because they had a thing when we were in Cancun. Anyway.
That is true.
How many guys are you fucking?
That is true.
No, because he was wearing his little Speedos with Brock's face on it. They were all putting it in his face.
It would be Sandoval.
Yeah.
She was just saying last week, she was like, I'm sorry, like Sandoval's hot. I'm sorry. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
No, it's one picture. There was one picture where I was like,
I'm
I
sorry.
actually think Sandoval is
The
someone
fuck
good
outta
looking.
here.
You
Sandoval.
guys, I like a bad boy, and you're talking about a one-time sex thing. It's Sandoval.
Yeah.
Schwartz would bumble around. He'd be like, "Oh, I don't really know."
Clitoris.
What? This is weird.
I like
this
Schwartz,
is
but he's too
awkward.
sweet, right? He's
Yeah,
too sweet.
Like he
yeah.
would mess up.
Yeah.
He'd have performance anxiety, like the whole.
Oh my God.
Wouldn't he? He would.
Maybe.
What would the audience say? Team Schwartz?
One night sex. One night sex.
Or Sandoval?
Schwartz was on our
and I got
podcast 2 weeks ago.
And I gotta tell you,
Yeah.
he is kind of packing. So I think
Schwartz?
Sandoval.
Oh,
Sandoval.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen him like, yeah.
Ew, exactly.
I mean, we were in Cancun. We were the only ones at the water. There was nobody else. They all were drunk and.
And there was just penis everywher.
Yes.
Penis
It's
and
weird.
Raquel Coochie juice everywhere. Does anybody have a Q&A question for the panel? Jeff, where did your mic go? Where's your handheld mic?
Jeff.
Here.
In his hand.
There's one on the
No,
floor.
that's-
Oh, I think this is the
there we go.
handheld that he left behind.
Oh, babe, yours is on the floor.
There we go. Sorry, that wasn't a mic in Jeff's pocket. He was just happy to see Palm.
Does it work? Okay.
It works.
Okay, do we have any Q&A questions?
Come on, bitches, let's go. Let's ask some
Ah,
questions.
what do you want to know?
There you go.
When are you guys gonna have your own reality show?
They do.
We have our own reality show.
Where?
It's on Amazon.
Prime Video, Gown and Out in
Yeah.
Beverly
Gown and
Hills.
Out.
4
Beverly Hills.
seasons.
Season 5 coming out.
Season 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Season
And our show won 4 Telly Awards and won the American Reality TV Award.
Congratulations.
Hey.
Wow. Not to brag. Oh, we have one over here.
I love watching him run across the room.
Thank you. So, did you just out Hugh Jackman? Is that real?
Oh.
Yeah.
He's about to out
Oh,
himself
yeah.
in his new book.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
are you
common
confirming
knowledge.
It right
I
now?
mean, yeah,
well,
he
that's
could've gone
'cause
home
he
with
went
them
out
and they turned him
Anthony,
down.
right?
What?
He went out from Anthony from Queer Eye. Is that real?
Oh, he went out. He went
he
down on
did?
Anthony.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know about down.
Oh, maybe,
Went
probably.
Because you
out.
turned him down.
I turned him down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell
Before
you.
Wolverine or after?
I'll tell
What
you,
was-
it was the proposition was in front of 300 people. We were in New York when he did The Man from Oz.
Yeah.
And then when we were walking on the side of the limo, there was so many people, like 200 people on this side, 200 people on that
Yeah.
side. He actually goes like that. Everybody, like a sea parted.
Security parted.
They just opened
everybody.
up everybody. And this one,
I walked
he's
through.
just like, like, walking to him. And little me, I'm like, excuse me, that's my fucking boyfriend. Excuse me. And everybody starts
The
closing.
limo door opened and he said, "Are you coming with me?"
Yeah.
And
in front of all
And
these
what'd you
people.
do?
I'm
I said, as much as I would love to, I'm in love with him.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then Paul
And I turned him
said-
down.
Paul said, "No, he's
True
not
story.
coming with you. He's coming in."
yeah.
And then spent the next 20 years
And guess
talking
what?
about
Do you
Hugh
know how-
Jackman.
Do you know we've said this
Till
a
the book
few-
came out.
We've said this a few times. Hugh Jackman has never said, "Oh no, they're lying."
Oh.
And it was really funny because we were at the Oscars one year. We were at the Oscars
Oh
one
my
year, and
God.
Hugh Jackman was there with his wife, Deborah.
my God.
And,
And the
sitting right
boyfriend
next
on the
to him
side.
is the
He has-
assistant.
He has the wife that looks like Brene Brown, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
older
Yeah,
lady.
yeah, yeah. Yes. He was sitting there with his male assistant, blonde, blue-eyed, like
Looks like him.
could literally look like me, sitting next to him at the Oscars. True
I'm
story.
like, bitch, go get your own. I barely found this. Hello.
Jeff, just circling back.
Will Smith.
Jeff from
Okay.
the Valley would like to know.
Well, wait, what?
What's
Okay.
your question?
What, David? Circling back. Okay. So you said, first of all, the man from Oz. Are we talking Chris Maloney?
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
No, you said Hugh
The boy
Jackman.
from
boy
Oz.
from
He was on
Oz.
Broadway
from
in the
Oz.
show. The boy
So
from
I'm
Oz.
thinking Chris Maloney from the show Oz.
You're thinking the HBO show Oz, the prison show, a lot of prison sex. Different show,
yeah,
bro.
I love that show when they.
That was the prison show.
Yes, I love
Hold
it when
on.
they were naked in the showers.
We're circling back.
That's the
Different
only part
kind
I
of
watched.
male-on-male sex.
Okay.
Wait, Chris Maloney is gay?
No!
Oh. In the show, he was.
This is how rumors start.
But going back to
I know, we start them.
Do we have proof of this?
You're the culprit.
Ladies, or whatever. Do we have proof of this?
Proof of what?
Oh, the Hugh Jackman.
They just told you the story.
Well, do we have proof?
Do you want me
You
to
were
call
too
her?
busy on Grindr.
Snow White is
I want
time.
pictures
This is
or-
your time, Snow White. Share
Buy the book.
what you know.
I think it's going to be in the book.
All right. Last question. Oh, one.
I have a quick one to
Yeah.
the whole panel. Will Kyle ever admit to her relationship with Morgan, even if she?
Guys, that's my friend Eliza over there. Eliza.
The one that doesn't celebrate Valentine.
She doesn't celebrate Valentine's.
The one that's married to a man but is having lesbian.
She's with Amy.
No, a lesbian date tonight on Valentine's Day.
Wait, are you trying to tell us something, ladies? I think we're not
Morgan
talking about.
Does your partner have a neck tattoo?
Is Amy Phillips gay?
Are you
Stay away from my wife,
her
Eliza.
initial on her red?
Amy Phillips left reality chat to become a lesbian. Just, I will say I think that Kyle and Morgan are this close to coming out. They're so close. We're edging. Cut to what the guys said earlier. We're edging towards. But here's what I know. One of my friends is on Mauricio's new show. She's a real estate agent for the
Kendra.
agency, and she works for Mauricio, and she will be heavily part of season 2 of Buying Beverly Hills. And I think that is going to be airing, and it's going to carry that story. And I think it's going to come out. That's my guess.
We'll see.
What do the guys think?
I think you're very intuitive.
We'll see. Okay, well, to wrap it up.
Hold on, we have one more question.
Oh, we have one
This is
more.
the last one.
Oh, sorry.
Go.
Okay, Patrick and Paul. I just wanted to know, coming from a fashion background, what you thought of Raquel's new career in fashion.
You mean the Santee Alley dresses she wore in New York?
Are you talking about the ones made in China?
No, it wasn't China. It was like worse than China.
No,
We're talking
it was Chic by
Pakistan.
Sheree.
It was, well, I don't want to say the designer's name, but, well, whatever.
Everybody knows it.
But he doesn't have a storefront in Beverly Hills.
I have
call
a
it too.
storefront
Yes.
at Rodeo Drive, yes.
Exactly.
And I think she owed someone a favor, and that's why she did it, because she wanted to be able to kind of get herself into something. That's why. Otherwise, nobody really gives a shit.
And wasn't it like 5 years ago collection?
Yeah.
I've seen it done before.
Shade.
5 years ago.
Shade.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, go.
Robert Trenda. His real name?
What was his name? Bobby Trendy's name?
Robert Trenda.
Robert Trenda.
Robert Trenda?
He's Filipino.
Okay.
It's, well, I mean,
There were many people Anna Nicole Smith did not like, and he was one of them.
he was on the list.
Coming from her best friends, we know.
Yeah.
Last question that I have for you guys, because we just had our panel with lots of single guys, eligible bachelors.
Yes.
What dating advice, what would you say is your best token of dating advice, being that you have been in long-term relationships? What would you advise?
Well,
Me and the other gentleman.
Well, I would say for all the guys that were sitting at the fucking table on Grindr, that's definitely not where you're going to find a relationship, boys.
Number 2, stop fucking your friend's friend.
Yup.
What about your friends?
Stop fucking your friends.
You can
Number
fuck your friends.
3, pick your battles. Not everything has to be a fight. Find a way to compromise. Find a middle ground in everything. And happy wife, happy life. Make your wife happy. You'll be happy.
And
You guys recorded that, right?
and give him an amazing rock.
I don't live by those words. I'm just saying. I'm just like,
He likes
That
to
is
tell
a
people
rock.
I heard on a
that we
podcast.
don't do it.
Wait, Lance, did you get her one of these?
She's.
It is. Yes.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Who said
happy.
I don't know what that romancing the stone thing is on your hand there, but there is no way that's fucking real.
It is real.
22 carats. Watch it on e-television.
You know what it's called?
What?
The ring is called The Mistress, and it was done by Sierra Jewelers, who did Kim Kardashian and Elizabeth Taylor's ring.
Must be nice.
Was it inspired by Lala or Raquel?
That was good, Zach.
All right, give it up for Paul and Patrick. They have a fabulous podcast called Undressed. I've been on it. Their reality show is called Gown and Out, Beverly Hills. Donna Bolin, I've also been on her podcast. I was on yesterday, right? Monday?
You're on all the time.
We're on all the time.
Well,
Daily Dose of Donna.
You could also catch us on Radio Andy every Friday.
Oh, yeah. I'll be on next week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, Jeff Lewis. You're
Yes.
Yeah.
very exciting. Very exciting.
All right. Give it up for our
Bye,
everybody.
bitches.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Off like there's no one else. Hey, won't you step inside my brain? I'm your freak show, baby. I'm your.
All right, the show's not over yet because we do have one more burning interview with a very foxy lady who's dressed in all pink. She's looking real hot tonight, almost as if she wanted to. I was going to say she was on the prowl if she didn't have a husband of 19 years. You know her from The Real Housewives of New York and most recently Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, the one that is airing because she wasn't in Morocco. Please welcome Kristen Taekman. We played some Blink-182 for you, Kristen.
You know Elvis?
Oh, did you want
It is Valentine's Day, just saying.
What Elvis song would you want?
Any and every.
Count How Fallen in Love?
I'll take anything.
Cheesy.
Ah, there's nothing cheesy about Elvis.
Is that how you stay married? You keep it cheesy?
Yeah, maybe. 19 years.
See, I stay
Something.
happy with drinks. Oh, there we go.
Nothing cheesy about that. It's amazing.
No, it's sweet.
When
It's
you get
sweet.
married, you're going to dance.
I
to
don't think
Mark
that's
My
gonna
Words.
happen.
Not many songs.
Well, that's wishful thinking.
Yes. Well, okay, going on third. I'm a little drunk, but maybe that's good.
I'm not
That's
there
the
yet.
idea.
I think I need one more drink.
You're what?
I think I need one more drink to catch
Oh my God!
up.
And they didn't have any Sauvignon Blanc, so I'm drinking like real stuff, guys. It's like woo.
Oh, what are we drinking tonight?
I had a little vodka. I don't ever have vodka. I guess I'm gonna get lucky tonight, huh?
Your husband's getting lucky tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to start off before we get into the deep questions. I want to start off with a little first date etiquette.
Ooh.
Okay, because I feel like you're a dating master.
Oh, am I?
I feel like you. I feel like you and Brandy give off this.
Yes.
Like,
Okay.
you know how to hook a man.
Okay.
Maybe we'll help some of the single gentlemen and ladies in the room tonight hook something.
Okay.
First date, dinner, drinks, or something else.
I mean, I think you got to start with drinks and you got to go into dinner and then, you know, if there is something else, yeah.
I feel like drinks is a good gateway because you can't start with dinner because what if the dinner's bad?
You were saying, well, I like it all, but yes, obviously start with drinks and
So
then we
meet
can
out for a
segue
drink.
in.
Do you like lunch dates or coffee dates or is that a hard no?
Back in the day when I was dating, we didn't do that.
You don't do that.
No, I mean, we didn't. It wasn't really a thing. See? Yeah.
So you're a fan
It
of
was
drinks.
just like a date. Yes. And we would start with drinks. I do have to say, I'm thinking of one story. I know you didn't ask me this question. There was one blind date I was set up on, and I will never forget. It was like we started with the drinks, and I messaged a girlfriend. It was back on a two-way pager. This is a very long time ago. We were joking about that earlier. They were like talking about, you know, I mean, seriously, like you don't even remember what that was, but there were no cell phones. Anyway, very long time ago. I will never forget it. I met a girlfriend, had the drink with the guy, and I was like, oh my God. I remember leaving the restaurant, and then he left, and I circled back, and I started with somebody else. It was so bad. This guy was like, I was like, oh my God, I have to go. I'm so
great.
sorry. And I saw somebody on the other side. I remember going out. He went out, and I went back in, and he got a cab.
We did cover this on Disaster Daters, but I want to
sure.
know, what is your best exit strategy if a date is going south?
It all goes back to Sex in the City. All goes back to Carrie Bradshaw. Am I right? Every single dating situation was an episode on that show. Mark my words.
So what is the exit strategy?
Remember, she had it. What's her name? Charlotte. She's like, oh, my friend, she's having an emergency. You have to have a friend call you.
Oh, Jeff did that. Jeff, do you want to tell them your story?
See? It works.
Wait, Jeff needs a mic. Jeff, you need a mic. Can you get a mic? No, but we're taping a podcast, and it doesn't get picked up if it's not spoken into a mic. I can share it for you. It's terrible, and my own mother's here. The fact that you even shared this story, Kristen, you're gonna get a kick out of what he did. I'm killing the spoiler on the podcast.
This wasn't my finest moment, but in a moment of panic. So you walk in, first of all, it's either like, oh, I'm going to freak out, I'm going to have anxiety, or like whatever. So I walked in, I was like, whoa, he's hideous. I went into the bathroom. I was like, gather yourself, what do you do? And I walked out in a moment of panic. I was like, oh my God, kill herself, I have to go. I know.
Okay, that's extreme.
I don't know why it came out of my mouth, but it did. I don't know why. And then another time I was like, oh, we were on a date. And I was like, what do I do? And I walked up to the waiter and I was like, spill something on me. And he was like, no. I was like, spill a fucking drink on my fucking pants. And he spilled the drink and I left.
That's much better than your dad.
Yeah, no, that was bad.
Oh my God.
See? Exit strategy.
Yeah, that's a good
work.
one. I'm in a role with just like, there's been a really crazy emergency. What's the emergency? It's an emergency.
See,
Period.
I just commit.
You just commit to the whole date.
I just commit.
Okay.
Because then it turns into a great story. I remember one time I got set up by a matchmaker, and the guy that showed up, she was like, he's really, like, you meet all the check marks for what I think he would like. And I was like, okay. I showed up. Poor baby. He looked like he was like 19, but he was like 40. And he had just arrived in the U.S.
Okay.
And he didn't really speak much English, and he was like 5'4". And I was like, where did the compatibility, like, where did you think of me? I was like, did he put on his profile, he wanted like a blonde American bombshell, and you thought, let's hit up Zack Peter? Like, what? How did we get here? So what I did was I convinced him that I was famous, which I'm not. But I told him I was famous and that I was an American actor, and that he should want to take a selfie with me. And then I used that selfie, and I created a fake wedding invite, and I sent it to all of my friends. And I was so offended at how many of them believed I was genuinely engaged.
That's amazing. And where is he now?
That's what I'm saying. You commit, and then you make a story out of it.
Okay.
There's also a story that you'll hear on Disaster Daters about when I got catfished by a little person and didn't want to discriminate, so I did the deed.
Wow. That was also a Sex and the City episode. She remembers.
You have to commit. Okay, do you think you should go Dutch on a first date?
No, I don't think you should. I don't know. I don't think it should even be a conversation. I mean, I'm very old school. I think, listen, I mean, I think the guy should pay, but I'm very old school like that.
Okay, what about in gay relationships? Who pays?
I think whoever invites the person out. If you're asking me out to a movie or I'm asking you out, then you pay.
Should you always prepare to put out on a first date?
Okay, it's so crazy that we're talking about this because I was thinking about it. First of all, you should always be prepared for everything. Hello? Who's going out not prepared? I mean, geez. But I do have to say, if you really don't want to hook up with somebody and it's like you're like going into the night and you're like, I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to do it, then just like really don't prepare, because for me that would be like such a deal breaker. I would never, like, if I really wasn't prepared and I really wanted to, I still really wouldn't if I wasn't prepared, if you know what I mean.
See, but sometimes you unexpectedly hit it off.
Well, obviously, that's what I'm saying. That's why you should always be prepared.
I agree.
But if you really don't want to, then really don't be prepared.
But you should always be prepared.
Yeah, hello. I mean, who's not always really prepared? That's scary.
No, I've been in a few
I'm
situations where I was like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? It's not like I'm gonna fuck them, and the next thing you know,
You're
it's
like,
oh,
damn it!
Going into the bathroom, take a quick shower. When should you hit someone up after a first date?
Okay, I think that it should be seamless. I don't think you should even have to think about it. And I think when you have to think about it, That's the issue. I have to say, in my relationship, was dating, met Josh, and it was the first time ever where it was like the next morning, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna call him. And then it was like, he just called me back. And then we just had dinner that night, and it wasn't a thing. Every other person I dated, it was such a difficult conversation. Do I do this? Do I do that? There were so many questions. I think when it's seamless and easy, that's the golden ticket.
Who do you think should be the first one to reach out?
That's the point. I don't think it should be. I mean, I think there's too much of that goes on, which is the issue. So I think if you have a great night with somebody, you should just do what you feel. And if that person can't handle it, then I don't think it's meant to be.
I will say, I'm never the first person to reach out the next day.
Okay.
I'm always surprised when somebody texts me the next morning.
But
I'm
just
like, oh.
so next time you're gonna try it.
No.
Yes.
No.
See?
No.
Where's mom? Right here. She's so glamorous. I love it.
Thanks,
Right?
it's so
You should just
hammered.
reach out.
I was like, not yet. Okay, I have some relationship hot takes that I want to throw at you. Okay, so Gwyneth Paltrow and Brad Falchuk still live together even after they got married. Yay or nay? Are you a fan of that type of that much space?
It's their second marriage for both, and they have kids with their other relationships.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's why it happened originally.
I think they just liked having their own space. Like some
Right.
people are like, couples should have separate bedrooms, separate bathrooms. In this case, it's separate houses. How much separation is too much? Because you went from New York to Calabasas.
Yes.
Which is a lot more space than what you had in New York.
Yes. I don't know. I think every relationship's different. It's so funny. There was something on the Today Show just recently about relationships and this kind of a thing, and it was completely 50-50. I'm going to go with too much space is probably not a great thing, even though I really love my space.
Separate bathrooms?
I wish I had a... Yeah. I'm doing with separate sinks right now, and that was a score from a New York apartment.
What do you think about this new trend of skipping family holidays to spend time with each other? So go on vacation rather than going to see his mom who you hate.
I mean, I think it's amazing. I can't believe it's only trending now. I mean, we did that the whole beginning of our relationship. I think the only reason why people get together with their families early on is because they have little kids and they're like, well, I'm not going to take the toddler on the plane. We might as well go to grandma's. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think do it while you can.
Thoughts on giving your partner a hall pass?
I don't know about that. Yeah.
I don't share my candy. What about sharing passwords?
Oh,
So
yeah.
The iPhone, the social media, the email.
I don't really have much to hide, and I don't think he does either at this point.
Should you snoop if you do have like a gut instinct? That,
I've
like,
never been a snooper. I'm not interested. What I need
Do you
to know,
think
I
that
need
that's
to know.
a
That's
red
maybe
flag?
why I've been married so long. I don't know.
Do you think that's a red flag in a relationship?
No, I think everybody has their thing. It's just not mine.
Not a snooper.
I mean, I remember, again, I keep going back to the Sex and the City. Sorry, I keep saying that. But remember that episode as well where she started snooping for no reason and it like ruined the whole thing. I think you get in trouble more when you snoop. I mean, listen, unless it's like some weird tax evasion thing, not naming names or anything, and you're like, oh my God, I might go to jail. Like maybe I should snoop. I mean, the other stuff, you're just like, listen.
So you don't, because like Ariana snooped on Tom's phone, and that's how she found out he was having an affair with Raquel.
They weren't married. They didn't have kids. I'm not actually that interested.
Wow, one of the few people not interested.
No, but you know what I mean? I'm just like, I think it's like, it's a great
I think
show.
it breaks
like
trust, and once
Yeah.
the trust is broken,
Right.
it's hard to rebuild that.
Yeah.
And I think when you're looking for something, you're always gonna
find it for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
And there's a reason you're looking, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, where is this house that they own? Is it like that?
Valley Village.
Is it like that crazy of a home that they can't get rid of it?
It's a nice home,
I'm
but
so-
it's
that's
not
so
like,
crazy town.
No, it's a nice home, but it's not like worth
Yeah. It's so weird, right?
living
That's
together.
the conversation. That's
they
so
still
weird.
live together. Like that's
Yeah.
the weird part.
So strange. There's lots of homes.
So you just came off of Ultimate Girls Trip, Roni Legacy. Were you surprised that they asked you to do it?
No, I felt like I knew it was coming. There's only so many ladies. They've got the board in the office, and they're like, one, can't do, we already booked her, can't do her. Wait, what was her name? And they're like, wait, I think she lives in LA. No, it's so funny. But I felt like it was coming because there's only so many girls to pull from. So, I had a feeling.
You had a feeling they were going to pick you over Bethany?
Well, I knew they were going to pick me because Bethany wasn't going to do it.
Oh, yeah, what about Barbara? Barbara Kay's available.
I see you and hear you. She's really, really sweet. I just saw her. I saw her at Jill's luxury luncheon. Were you there?
No.
Yeah, you got to come next year.
She was very sweet and very handy with the tool belt.
Yes. So yes, very handy.
It's Jeff's favorite type of woman. Handy with the tool belt. You love a good butch.
Oh God.
How are you and Dorinda now? I feel like you guys did not hit it off on Ultimate Girls Trip.
Well, you see at the end, she actually had my back. It totally came full circle. We had to get that whole pause, rewind, play, fast forward out of the way.
Do you think she'll ever get taken off pause?
No. It's stuck. And then it just ended. You know what I mean? And they couldn't fix it.
Are you and Kelly good?
I don't know that we're not. It's so funny because we're at BravoCon. We film, everything's fine, whatever. We're at BravoCon and we're paired together. I don't know if you saw, but we did all of our press together. They're editing, and then slowly they start to separate us. And then when we did our press for the show, I'm like, that's funny, I haven't seen. And then the show airs, and it's just like, oh. So I haven't. When did I see her? I haven't really seen her. No.
You're not going to a Knicks game with her anytime soon?
No, I have my own Knicks connection. That's actually talk about first dates. Josh and I's first date, Knicks game.
Knicks game.
And then outside of the place was our first kiss.
See, are you a fan of movie dates, sports games dates for a first date? I feel like that's a big commitment. You can't really dip out of that unless your mom tries to,
Yeah. That's true. But I think it's an easy commitment because there's stuff going on. It's like a show. It's a game.
But then you don't really get to know each other.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it worked out in your case. You've been married 19 years.
Yeah. I think it's a good icebreaker.
Yeah.
Because there's something else going on. Yeah, totally. I think it's better than a movie because you can still talk. The movie is kind of like you're super silent and then.
Would you ever consider going or returning?
I mean, I would always I'm open, to what's going on. Yes, you will. Yes. I'm open.
Well, why did they let you go originally?
I guess I was fired.
Well, you were kind of put on pause because they eventually brought you back.
I know, right? It's like maybe we're all on pause. Good point. I never thought of that.
Well, Portia just came off of pause on Atlanta.
Yeah, I guess we're all just holding,
Maybe they'll bring you onto the reboot.
Ooh, what's the reboot?
The Roni reboot.
I doubt it. Not after last week.
I know you and Aaron Leachy have hit it off lately.
Oh my gosh. And we just talked about that before. I like her. I just don't like the word cute. It's right up there with pause.
What was so triggering for her? Because she said that Legacy's Ultimate Girls Trip was cute.
It was just the way she said it, which was frustrating. I saw it, and I don't get triggered by much, but I do think that you have to have respect for the women who came before you, and you got chosen to do the show, and there was a path that was paved. I'm not talking about me, because I'm in her boat. I mean, I'm grateful for these women as well. And I just think, they gave you Roni.
Yeah.
It's not a different show. It's still Roni. Yeah. And I think you just have to respect, I've always said that you have to respect your elders, and there's nothing cute about any of those women. And there's nothing cute about the show we did. We worked really hard to put out a good show for the fans. I think people really enjoyed it. And I think that there's nothing wrong with having a little bit of respect for the show that we did. And being like, oh, wow, girls, look at that. They canceled the show, but that's cool. They did this other thing, and just have respect for that.
Well, yeah, and I've said this from the beginning. Nobody would watch the reboot if it wasn't called Roni.
Yes, exactly. Or it would take
if they didn't say it was a Roni reboot, people wouldn't have been as interested. Nobody would care about. I mean, nobody really does, but nobody would care about Aaron Leachy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
She's a sweet girl,
Yeah.
but I mean.
Yeah, it just needs a few seasons. Here's the thing. Like people ask me all the time. I love the new show. I think it's great. I think at the end, oh, you don't. I think at the end it got just the right amount of spicy. Like we just started to see who they were. We need a couple seasons.
Are we a fan of the Roni reboot?
See, yeah, it's good. I like it. It's young. It's fresh. It needs a minute, and they just gotta recognize.
Would you go on Beverly Hills or OC?
I don't think I'd go on OC. That's a heck of a commute.
Oh yeah, because you're in Calabasas.
They're gonna
do
copter
Beverly
me down
Hills,
there.
though?
What?
Would you do Beverly Hills?
I don't think they need me.
I mean, they took Taylor from Beverly Hills to OC.
Yeah, but who are they? Do they need a cast member? They're pretty full over there.
Beverly Hills needs some love right now.
I don't. Oh, okay. Oh, I like Crystal. Crystal was getting spicy this season.
It's about time. She's been there a minute. What? Housewives of
I think
Hidden
I'm better off being like a friend of some of the people on the Valley. Isn't that a new show?
Oh,
they're in my neighborhood. Maybe I could babysit one of their kids. Or I could do like a carpool sitch.
Well, speaking of joining Beverly Hills, do you think that they should bring Brandi Glanville back to Beverly Hills?
I mean, Brandy's amazing TV.
Brandi's great TV. I feel like we need to put Brandi back on TV. I want to see Morocco.
Hopefully they air it, yes.
Do you think they will?
I have no idea.
Yeah. I feel like they're struggling with it, but listen, Brandi is Brandi. She's always been consistent. She's always delivered good TV, and she's always entertaining.
And she's always been a best friend of mine and super supportive and loving.
Yeah. And that's one thing I think a lot of the other ladies have said about Brandi is when you see her, like especially like in her motherly role, in the parts of her that aren't the salacious, crazy housewife, she's so much more well-rounded and grounded and down. Like she cooks really well and she takes care of the kids.
I mean, listen,
those are parts we can't see of her.
You're talking to somebody who's known Brandi longer than I've known my husband, and I've been with him for 22 years. So I've known her for about 25, bridesmaid at my wedding. She's always been a very, very amazing, supportive friend of mine. Our friendship is way above and beyond reality TV, and that's the core of it. So love her to death, ride or die.
So how challenging has it been for you watching her go through everything that she's going through right now?
It's hard. It sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Through mutual friends. We have a mutual friend that we met in New York. They were modeling, this mutual friend of ours was modeling. She knows who it is. I'm not going to say who it is. They were modeling off in Europe together, and then they had moved back to New York, and I met them in New York. So I was friends with our mutual friend. Brandi was friends with the friend. And then I met Brandi right before she was getting married. So I was a date at her wedding because the invites already went out. Yeah.
What are your thoughts of Bethany's reality reckoning?
It feels.
And are you a fan of cottage cheese?
Oh my God, I missed that.
She's the queen of cottage cheese. She invented cottage cheese.
Like cottage cheese where? I don't get it.
Everywhere.
Oh.
All she does is eat cottage cheese on TikTok.
Seriously? Oh, is that what she does? When
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, no. I don't really know. I don't know.
Did you have the experience that she's claiming housewives have on these shows?
No, I've been out of it too long. Yeah.
Have you spoken to her at all since you left the show?
No. Our kids used to go to the same school in New York, which is crazy. So like I got off the show and then I'm like, oh my God, I'm done with this for a minute. And then it's like I show up at school and there she is. I'm like, oh my God. Like her daughter just started at my school. I was like, really?
But no overlap? No cocktail night out?
No, we saw each other at the coffee shop and, like at drop-off. But it was like, yeah.
PTA meeting. Well, you and Josh have been together. You've been married for 19 years now, but together for 22.
Yeah.
What do you think has been the key to a successful marriage? We saw some of the other couples share their experiences. Happy life, happy wife. Blowjobs every day.
Blowjobs are big. Yes.
Is the key to
we got to talk about that. Yeah. Should we talk about that now?
Listen, I I have TMJ.
Oh, so do I. After 19 years, are you kidding? That is not an excuse, and it shouldn't. It's not that hard. Let's be clear.
Listen, if it's a good listen, a good pocket rocket does the job, and you just and tell him it's big, and then you stroke his ego.
Oh.
Stroking the ego is better than stroking.
How's that working for you?
So what would your advice be? What is the key to a successful marriage?
I think, you have to each have your own. I mean, we just really support each other. I think that we've always kind of, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like you're just together so long and you support each other, and we each have our separate, he's got his work, I have my work, we have our date nights, we travel together. I don't think it should be hard. It should be easy, if you shouldn't have so many struggles, and you definitely can't sweat the small stuff. And, especially when you have kids, you blink and you're like, oh my God, it's been 20 years. Like, how are we doing it? Like, I don't know, but let's just keep doing what we're doing.
Were there rough patches, and how did you guys?
No, we had no rough patches. What are you talking about?
How do you work
rough
through
patch?
That? How do you know when it's time to dip out or when it's time to work through the rough
I was
patch?
not ever dipping out. I'm not that kind of a girl. I just feel like life is too short, and when you find a good partner, I think that goes above and beyond us joking about blowjobs or talking about do's and don'ts on dates or height or this or that. It's like you're in it, and I think that I'm the kind of a person, I'm going to get really sappy here on this love night, but I see the end of the tunnel, and hard for some people to see, but I see the end of the tunnel, and I see us together when we're really old, or you see that couple, you're at the supermarket and they're helping each other with the fruit. Like, that's the kind of relationship I have. That's the kind of relationship my parents have. That's the kind of relationship his parents have. And I think a lot of times people are so focused on the yesterday, the today, the tomorrow. Like, I see the end of the road, and that's more important for me in my life and my relationship than I'm gonna, the rough gets the road gets bumpy, and you're gonna bail, and I'm gonna start over with somebody else? You know how much I have invested in this run?
Yeah, there's no starting over.
It's like the grass is not always greener, people.
Well, how did you know Josh, or I guess in general, how did you know that was the person worthy of investing in?
There's just something so amazing. I always talk about having a foundation. Like, I have a foundation with my parents. My parents are still together, his are. We have awesome siblings, and he is my foundation. And I'm able to be here tonight, sitting here with you, because everybody's like, where's your husband? I'm like, he's home with our kids. Like, people are always like, why doesn't he ever come out with you? I'm like, because when he can be home and take care of that stuff, I can spread my wings and fly, and then vice versa, and then we come together and fly together. Look at me, all that vodka. One more.
Wait, was that birds of pigeons don't fly with?
Oh my God! And I was the pigeon. I was like, me? I'm not the pigeon. I want to be the eagle or whatever, falcon, or what was she talking about?
Listen, I do like Dorinda, and I've done live shows with her before.
She's amazing.
She's not much of an eagle. She's more of like a piranha. Like she's in the water with the teeth.
She's amazing though. The stuff that comes out of her mouth, you're just like. And do you notice that every time something comes out, people are literally like in the moment with her. Like, weren't they trying to write it down, or wasn't Sonia trying to like voice memo it? Like, eagles, pigeons. That was so funny.
Before we open up to Q&A, same question I asked to the last two married couples. What dating advice do you have to share for the singles in the room?
I don't.
Taking it back 22 years ago.
Yeah, right. I know in the beginning in the first panel they were saying like deal breakers, like no chewing gum, no this. I'm like, you can't be that picky. You just can't. Like, right?
Jeff.
I mean, Jeff, we see you.
What? Jeff is still in love with most of his exes, though.
It needs to be more like major. Oh, geez. It needs to be more like major things. Like, deal breakers need to be huge things. Like, he smokes crack, or. Or like he lives in his car, or
listen,
he's not ever had a job, or
Jeff,
he has a drinking problem. Is what? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm just saying, like, I think you can't. I remember friends being like, oh, well, I'm only gonna date a blonde guy, or I'm only gonna see a guy that's, blah, blah. And I'm like, girl, like, when are we talking about height and hair and eyes? Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I think deal breakers have to come down to like values.
Yes, totally.
Like, what are your values?
Yes.
And I also feel like you have to really think about like long-term compatibility.
Yes.
And whether or not there is a future for you and this other person.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
See, I have a little wisdom inside of me.
You do.
That's why I'm single. I don't settle. What did you say? What did he say, David?
He said that's not why you're single.
Well, why am I single, Jeffrey?
Because you're a cunt. No, I'm just kidding.
That is true. That is true. I am a cunt. But one day someone will love me for my cuntiness.
Lots of people love you now for your cuntiness.
They're not dating me. Okay, do we have some Q&A questions?
Nope, none.
Oh, Donna. Donna's ready. She's like, lesbian porn, yay or nay?
I want to know. Oh my God, that's so loud. I'm dying to know more about Legacy. I want to know like what it was like hanging around Sonia, Luann, all these women after so many years. Did you feel like they treated you differently, like less than Ramona? Like, give it to us.
They always treated me like less than. Are you kidding? It was like riding a bike.
Really?
Yeah, seriously. It was nuts. It was like I left my season and 10 years went by and then they plopped me back in like one of those machines. And I was like going like this, like dusting off my eyes, like, are we still talking about the townhouse right now? Are we still like, and they would be like, no, Kristen, you don't understand. And she'd be like, blah, blah, blah. Be like, nope, you said that 10 years ago. It kept the same, it was on repeat. It was nuts.
I mean, I think that you were so brave going in there because those women are like, they're tough, right? So you went in there and you didn't give any shits, which I thought was why you did such a great job on that season.
Thanks.
She likes the Erica Jane song, How Many Fucks Do I Give?
She gives 0 fucks.
Yeah.
0.
Yeah.
None.
I mean, I think the funniest thing was, I think it was like day 4. I forget who it was, probably Ramona. She's like, wait, you don't live in New York anymore? I was like, girl, I've lived in Los Angeles for 4 years now. And the other girls were like, really? You don't live in New York? What's your name? What's my name? Yeah.
We got one over here.
I was like, we got 2 more days left. Who cares where I live?
We got one over here. Kristen, I love everything you talked about relationship.
Thanks.
I applaud you for what you do. Zach, I'm not done with you. We're going to find love for you. We are.
Yay.
My question is, who do you think in the Beverly Hills will return? Do you think Anne-Marie and Garcelle might be out?
Anne-Marie and who?
Garcelle.
No, I bet you they have to keep everybody. Who can they actually get rid of? I don't know. Maybe we'll see some friends of, or maybe they'll be friends of, and then there'll be new girls. I don't know.
I mean, a little bit of a shake-up.
I don't know how much they can shake.
A little. We have a couple questions over here. Do we have a mic?
Oh, yeah. Jeff has a quick one.
God.
He wants to be nice.
I'm actually, by the way, the last question, somebody else made me ask it. Sorry to you guys.
Who made you ask that question?
Paul. Okay. Genuine question. I'm actually from New Jersey, and I moved to LA when I was young. Are you happier in LA?
I'm from Connecticut. I mean, it's funny because I was so hung up with leaving New York City because we moved here during the pandemic. And it was like, no, I can't leave the city, blah, blah, blah. It's my home. It's my home. And then again, this is going to sound really sappy, but I just realized home is where your heart is. And, I've got my whole family here and my extended family and everything. I do really like driving a car. It took a minute to get used to that. And every time I go back to the city now, I'm like, sometimes I think, oh my gosh, I can't believe I lived here. And I definitely would not want to move back with kids at this point, because once you experience that like suburban lifestyle, it's kind of hard to go back with teenagers. But no, I mean, it's what? So I don't know. It's interesting. I think Josh and I will 100% end up back in New York City once the kids go off to college. But I think for right now, it's a nice home. And I like LA. It's like a nice shift. Because Josh is from California and I'm from Connecticut. So in our relationship, this is our second time coming back and forth. So I think we'll just, we gotta have to split it.
Okay. I think we have two more. Yeah, here's one.
So I would love to see a family unit come on to Beverly Hills and have some stability, bring the young children back onto the show and have that kind of lifestyle again. So I think you'd be a great addition.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thanks.
My question is about just relationships and reality TV because you've been with your husband for so long.
Right.
Do you feel like reality TV really has that type of impact on relationships?
I think that the cracks that we see, I don't think the relationships were strong to begin with, So, and it's interesting because everybody likes to talk about what's going on in mine, but I'm back, I faced it head on, and we're still together, so I don't know. I think maybe I proved them wrong.
You have?
Yeah.
Still keeping it going.
Yeah.
Did we have one more over here?
We got one here, and then
we got one here.
Two-parter. First part, scale from 1 to 10, how cuckoo is Kelly?
12.
Okay, great.
I think you could answer
And
that.
then can you give a little insight into the Countess Luann pickup tricks that worked for her in St. Bart's?
Oh.
Okay, how crazy is that? Do you know that we didn't know that she hooked up with that guy until we saw it air? So we kept getting interviewed, and I'm in the bungalow next to her. And she didn't, I knew the chef guy was cute, but never thought twice about it, ever. Because she was kind of flirty with all the other people. And they kept, during the interviews, because I was flying back and forth to New York almost every couple of weeks for these interviews. And each interview it started, do you think Luann hooked up with anybody? And I was like, no, not that I know of. That's weird. Interview 2, do you think she hooked up with, person A, B, or C? And I was like, I don't even know who those people were. I didn't remember their names. And I thought it was the one other butler guy. And I was like, oh, wow, really? And then it airs, and they're there, and it's him. And I couldn't believe it. And I couldn't believe any of it. But then I could really believe it.
She's got game.
And the best part is that day when we were that last day, they were like, oh no, we're not filming. We wrapped that night for that big party. And they're like, okay, we're gonna, and I'm want to be prepared for filming. So no, we're not filming in the morning. I was like, great. I'm in my sweatpants, and I go up to the car. Luann is the only one that's not in any of the cars. And I was like, girl, I am getting on that flight. I am not missing this flight. And she comes out of her room looking like $1 million. I'm not kidding. She had that damn hat on with the glasses, the slinkiest little dress I've ever seen, cigarettes, perfume, and the guy was probably still in the room. And it was she just does it right. It is unbelievable. She is so freaking sexy. She's so hot. She just captivates an audience, a room, everything. I'm just bowing down to her. She looks so good, doesn't she?
She looks great.
Better and better and better every year. It's insane. And I was like, good for you. Everybody else talks all this game, and she's getting it on the DL. Who knew, right? That's the best part.
Good for her.
Well, it was on the DL until it aired. That was awesome. Dying when we saw him naked going out to get a drink, and he knew there were cameras everywhere.
He was loving his moment.
Oh my God, so funny. He was cute. No, he was. He was cute. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, he was. He definitely wasn't as tall as her, but he was handsome. He was handsome.
The pirate?
Yeah, he was young.
That's
very.
more her caliber, the pirate.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but I'm telling you, he was cute. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, next question.
You got the question here.
Well, I was going to also ask about how horny Luann was, but I have a backup question. So my backup question, well, first of all, I loved you on Legacy. I think you make a great case for unpausing Housewives, bringing it back. See how they've evolved. It was cool to see you on the show. You
Thanks.
added quite a lot.
Oh, I appreciate that.
But I'm surprised we haven't talked about it yet. Traders, right? Am I right?
Yes.
Hey. Okay.
Wait, is Christian? We have Christian here from season 1 of The Traders.
Oh, all right.
Wait, Christian, I do want you to come up here and give us some thoughts on Traders after.
Yeah. So would you have you seen it, and would you be open to being on Traders?
So I saw the first episode because as we established on Legacy, I watch a lot of these shows because my girlfriend Brandy is on them, which, you know, Kelly was like, didn't understand that. But anyway, so I saw the first one that Brandy was on. It looks amazing, but oh my God, it looks so hard.
Look at this is the champion
We were just
of Traders
talking
right
about it.
here.
It's
He
so
literally bombed when he was a trader.
Hello.
Not Ekin Sue.
I'm actually
Lord.
not stoned
Not
this time.
Ekin Sue.
I know.
Are you a fan of the new season of Traders? Are you sad
Yeah,
that they didn't ask you on?
No, I'm not sad.
To
I don't
return-
think
they brought back Kate. I almost said Kate.
I mean, it was
Kate
expected
Chastain.
to bring Kate back. She just owned that show. She's so freaking funny too. No, I haven't finished it, so.
It's not finished airing.
Huh?
It didn't finish airing.
No, I'm saying like I've only watched the first 2 of season 2.
It's
so,
good.
So I'm not.
So
yeah.
is your money on the
No.
Traders? Because you were a terrible trader.
I mean, I was so bad that I made it to the last episode. You're right. And I also murdered another trader who won Big Brother. I'm pretty sure, right? Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took his ass down, so I'm pretty bad. I would say the traders are gonna win. I feel like the faithfuls, like, what people don't get is for when you're filming that show, how quick like rumors spread. I always say it's like Mean Girls, like the movie, like they don't show everything. You're like filming for like 17 hours a day, and like people are literally like their ears are up to the door. They're like running away, spreading rumors. Like someone could fart and you could be like, that's a traitor. Like that was way too loud. Like I don't know what's going on. So I think what happens is everyone just likes to turn on each other, and the whole point of the traders is to cause chaos in the castle. So
I would be so good at this game.
I mean, you should go on. You should apply.
Causing chaos is like one of my specialties.
But you just got to hold a straight face when people are
I
confronting
can do
you.
that.
Like if Brandy was confronting you and calling your ass out, you don't think you'd fold? Because it's fucking hard.
Listen, Brandy thinks Brandy's a great reality star. I would love to spar with Brandy.
Oh,
Put me in your place against Brandy. Brandy and I would give some great TV.
Yeah, you guys probably would. I mean, but she was on. Like she called me out. She called
was
Cody
great.
out. I was like, we got to
I
get
would
rid of her
love
ass.
that.
She's so smart.
So
See, are you ready to join Traders, Kristen?
no, this is what I want to know. When do you find out if you're a trader? You don't go. They tell you when you're there, or you go into it knowing this.
No, you don't go into it knowing it. And
You
I
find
actually
out
wasn't
there.
even going to be on the show. I was an alternate. And then like at 12 or like whatever, 11:40 p.m., I got woke up by a bunch of producers like, hey, you're going to be on the show. And I was like, oh, that's great.
But you don't find out you're a trader until you're there. And then
Until you're
even
on the show.
halfway through the game, you can then be recruited. You can start as a faithful and then be recruited as a trader and then become a trader later in the game.
Also,
Lots
on
of
the first
deception.
episode, like when we were selected as traders, I don't know, they didn't tell us who the other traders were. So like we went through the first mission, and I was like, who are the other traders? And I had no idea that it was Cody, and he was on my team. I had no idea it was Sari.
It's crazy.
It was just
That's a lot.
weird.
Would you do it?
I mean, I would be open to it, but oh my god.
I mean, you can always be
could
like
probably sniff the
Sheree,
traders out.
who's really just skirting by. She doesn't know what's going on. She doesn't know how to vote. She doesn't know where she's at.
That's like Quentin.
She's
Quentin
just
never
showing
got
up
anyone
every
right.
day and eating craft services, and she's
so
like,
funny.
and you know what? She's gonna go all the way to the fucking end because nobody's looking at her. Everyone's
Yep.
just letting her skirt by.
What do you think
She's
of
gonna win the
MJ?
money.
How do you think she's doing?
MJ I think's great.
Yeah. I was so
I
interested
invited her
sitting
here
up here with
tonight,
her.
and she doesn't return my texts anymore because now she's on the Traders.
Oh,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's
I love
I
you.
Valentine's
return
Day.
your text. It's not the traders. I return your text.
Yeah, you return my text. You're not currently on the Traders though.
Yeah, fair. Interesting.
All right. Well, does anybody have any last Q&A question before we wrap? For Christian, for Kristen, for me.
That's why I'm freaking out.
Oh, yeah, and
right
you're
now.
such a Bravo
I'm literally
fan.
like, I don't understand. How does this work? Yeah.
No, you'd figure. I feel like you could sniff the traders out. You'd figure
Really?
it out. If they didn't kill you off.
I would do my research. I would watch, rewind. I know I'm a research girl. I admit it. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Oh, I would sit down with him for
I would help
5 hours.
I think what they need to do though on the next season is like, because they're bringing all the famous people that have that are stars. I think randomly either next season or season after they need to bring 10 normal people back, because then.
What do you mean normal? What does that mean?
So the normal, like I was part of the normies.
Yeah, season 1 they split into regular people.
But I think they should do that because it throws the celebrities off because they don't know any of those people. So like I could know someone from a Bravo show or whatever it is and be like, oh, I know how he or she acts. If you just bring 10 random ass people in, you're like, I don't know who the hell these people are.
But they were terrible at playing the game.
They were so
at
bad.
the end was like crying. I'm like,
hey.
Tell us about. It's the same castle.
Yeah, it's the same castle.
It's like.
But you don't actually live in the castle, right? Like that's all.
No, of course we live in the castle.
You're not
No, you
living in the.
don't.
Come
I know
on.
you
I'm just saying.
You're not sleeping in the castle.
It's
there
like
was
some
there was
random
some
hotel.
pretty heavy COVID measures going on. I mean, we got tested 3 times a day, so it was like, but we went to bed in the castle.
No, you didn't.
I know you.
I'm not saying we slept there. I'm just saying no, we didn't. We actually got shuttled an hour each way back to the hotel.
That's
It
They're
sucked.
not gonna let-
It
yeah.
was so shitty, and you couldn't see anybody. You couldn't leave the hotel room. It was like.
So you go,
really
you
shitty.
finish your 17 hours of shooting, and then what? You can't like
Then
go to the hotel and bar and
you-
have drinks.
No, fuck no. It was so bad. Every time I was in the like
Sounds
taxi
like-
back to like the hotel, I was just
Yeah.
passed out. It was and it was an hour. So you get done, you go home, you'd sleep for like maybe 3 hours. Keep in mind as a trader, when you go back to your hotel, you're just like fucking freaking out. You're like, are they gonna abide to the plan? And then all of a sudden it's 6 a.m. and they're like, all right, let's go. And you're trying not to look tired. And
Sounds
was-
rough. That's definitely not St. Bart's for 7 days.
yeah, I think it's no. It was weird. It was a weird fucking.
I don't know.
It was a
I
weird.
don't know. I think you
just
got
be a
this,
faithful.
Kristen.
If
Yeah,
you're 3.
hello.
You don't want to be a traitor.
All right. Well, thank you guys for spending Valentine's Day with us. This was a good time. I'm glad we got to spend it with you. Give it up for Kristen Taekman, everybody. And a round of applause for Kristen. And let's bring all of our people back. Josh, Jeff, Andy, Evan, Paul, Patrick, Donna, Lance. Come on up, guys. Let's do one final group picture before we wrap. Thank you guys for coming. Tune into Disaster Daters, streaming now. You can watch it on Spotify or listen on all your favorite podcasts. And listen to No Filter with Zack Peter. It's Alberto.